Hey yo crew, welcome back. I am Pseudo. Hopefully you are enjoying. Let's turn this down and get into it. Hopefully you are enjoying the start to your week. We are going to be running around the borderlands, talking about some balance posts, and chilling with some gold giveaways tonight as usual. We have had our successful raid night. Let's throw this up again. And shout out to Divide Music for really just killing it with independent songs. No secret that I am a giant weeb and I love the anime soundtracks, but let's get this let this going. I am running the same build that we were last week with a couple slight tweaks, nothing major. Don't have to adjust your gear to Octify, don't worry about it. And let's get this rolling. Jump into a borderland and start rocking. Our alliance has been killer. Super huge shout out to whoever's on our alliance. I don't think we're fighting Mag, but we might be. It's been pretty fun, honestly. Like what the fights we've gotten, the matchups, like the little independent skirmishes as well as the macro skirmishes. Really just cool. Don't forget, guys, we have a balance patch coming in January, so get excited, get hyped for that. Hopefully it'll be good. But I do want to also go through just some other feedback because the title of today's stream sort of references the fact that there have been 2 posts in as many weeks that haven't been me on the Reddits there with Guild Wars 2 talking about Bladesworn and what it could use. So I'm not sure if you people are fans of the channel. If you are, why? But also shout out to you guys in the community trying to help push constructive feedback over to the balance devs. Maybe we can get our mobile Bladesworn trash can up and running here in the good year of our savior hydration master Cal Kohan. But failing that, we'll still be running the janky builds, don't you worry, guys. And we also have some interesting points that came up in the Willbender discussion over on Captain Crabface's channel. I want to give him a little bit of a plug shout out. If you haven't checked out his channel, he does more VODs, less streams than I do, and really good dissections of like Willbender lately, as well as like warrior weapons in general. I want to just check to see if it's cutting out my hair, because I am in desperate need of a haircut. Oh no, we're good. Okay, yeah, sick. As long as my hair's, I think, ever been, even when I was back in high school, because I was also a giant nerd there. But why cut it when you can work from home? Some people out there know what I'm talking about, but really good discussions over on Captain Crabface's channel, genuinely, both pertaining to Willbender as well as just warrior in general and PvP balance. There's lots of things that sort of get rotated through his cadre of balance discussions. Really just good stuff, honestly. And I don't have a ton to add, although he did end up bringing up a point that I thought I had mentioned. Maybe I hallucinated it, but I was talking with somebody about like Aegis and as well as the balance in terms of Aegis, because it's no secret that a lot of Bladesworn's balance is around generating Aegis with, like, you know, the pistol 4 and then this, and then you have the advantage of actually having Shieldmaster, which causes it to reflect projectiles, which is a little bit, you know, on top of everything else. But hang on one sec. All right, we good. Yeah, it's no secret that Bladesworn's balance is kind of built around, you know, generating Aegis reflecting, projectile reflecting Aegis. And that kind of is how it helps, but Willbender's kind of in the same boat where it just pulses Aegis with the F3. So it's kind of nuts in that regard. I don't know. It's kind of crazy, but pulsing Aegis kind of provides very little actual counterplay to the build, is I think the point that he brought up, and is why things that multi-hit like Axes or Relic of the Stormsinger plus Willbender are so strong in PvP right now. Let's see if we can take this camp. Let's get into it. Oh, we got a friendo. Sick. All my shit missed because I'm not a Willbender. Up. Hell yeah, came off our ride just in time. How are you guys doing? Hopefully your Black Friday, Cyber Monday shopping has gone well. Hopefully you are enjoying the stuff in the game. And hopefully you, if you have been waiting to pick up Guild Wars 2, actually managed to get it while it was on sale. I believe it's still on sale till the 4th, so if you are waiting to try out this game, or if you just can't afford the full, you know, 8 million seasons of content this game has. Feel free to check those sales out. Oh, I didn't check Twitch. Shoot, I knew there was something. There's always something that I'm forgetting. Oh, Muckluck's streaming. He's pretty cool. Again, shout out to Divide Music for all of this just amazing music that they've got going on over there. Check them out on the YouTubes as well as on Spotify, I believe, if that's your bag. And that's a good question. When does Christmas start? I am not sure, but I would assume at least in a week. They tend to be front-loading those more than they have in the past, so... So good. This music's so good, dude. Deluxe edition upgrades of the gem show are on sale as well. I think I grabbed the Soto one. I was thinking about that. That's a decent point, Jan. So if you just have the base version, we've done something in the past where we actually managed to gift out the deluxe versions, and Jan points out that these are very available. Like this, I think I did grab... Nope, it's still available for me, this one, which comes with the juggle emote. Yeah, I might grab that, because I had 2,000 gems that I was geared up just in case of, you know, in case of holidays break glass, and I didn't end up spending that on anything, because I don't really care about Naga gliders, as cool as it is. This new fancy glider they have in the gem store, not really super my thing. There it is. Clicked right past it. This thing. It's okay. Not bad. You know, funky underwater spirit. Player versus catapults, chat. Cool. Player versus catapult content, chat. Oh my gosh, we're getting dangerously close to having enough followers for like a real stream and events and stuff. Get these sweet stacks. Hey, Sudev. Good morning. How are you? How are things? I am great. I had we got a couple surprises coming up on the channel, but I don't want to spoil too much, unlike usual. So we'll be doing our regular gold giveaways today, and maybe keep your eyes peeled to those community posts and social media for other fun things coming down. But I have had some deliveries IRL, and gonna have some fun with it. How are you doing? Hopefully things are okay over there. I'm gonna guess you don't get any snow, but I would love to know if you do. That would be quite interesting. It has just started snowing here in New York. Ooh, a Pearson. Ooh, a Mirage. I think this guy's pretty good, so I'm gonna try to get in the right weapon set to actually fight him. Yeah, it's these guys. Oh, I love these guys. They have like two mirages where one just runs interrupts, and the other one runs like all kinds of damage bullshit. Yeah, see? Can't even play the game. Playing the game's not for me, guys. It's alright. Staff gives me a little bit more survivability, even if I'm down one sigil here. Ooh, we lagging. We lagging, chat. It's okay. Nice interrupt. Good job. Ooh, chain CC. That's what I get for being the wrong weapon set, though. No snow. That's kind of what I guessed. But it is what it is. Thank you, Kate. 3 months. Holy crap. It's probably longer than that. Thank you so much. Enigma actually asked me, one of my officers, where his sub money's going. We're gonna have to do an event here sooner or later. How cold does it get there? You can tell me in non-freedom units, it's okay. Don't have to use our weird metrics. Let me double check Chrome as well here. Get a nice view of Bladesworn lady. Well, what do you guys think about Bladesworn as a class right now before we get into our little balance discussion thing that we're going to do tonight? I think it's like okay. I just think it's so bland and boring, like flavor-wise. Like it, you know, I've done a million billion write-ups on it and they can take or leave that feedback, but it just, there's so much potential and they just like don't do anything with it. So I'd really like it to get touch-ups sort of to bring it in line with things like, I don't know, Willbender's kind of overperforming and it's a bad example, but maybe Harbinger right now, like Power Harb is where I think the power level of everything should land. It's interesting because on release I thought Spectre was sort of where things should land, and then Spectre got ridiculous, so that was kind of out for a really long time. Spectre's also in that boat where it's gotten like 3 reworks and it just still feels kind of like butt to play. I don't know. It's real strange. Dozens? I know, right? Well, there's at least 3. There's at least 3, nah. Or it's one guy with 2 alt accounts and me. And I know Captain Crapface has occasionally tried it. But there've been a couple posts on the forums, and you know, judging by the comments, there's more than that. People like, hey, you know, this needs a rework, this doesn't need a rework. I think, and I jumped, the one comment I put on the Reddit thread of today, I think, or yesterday or whatever it was that part of the problem with discussing any class, let alone Bladesworn, is people get really used to, I mean, it's like a fighting game. You get really used to playing your class the way you want it to play. So even with the jank, you know, you Stockholm Syndrome yourself. That's why I'm still playing it. Like, you get used to it. And you get used to sort of the weird gun saber flow dragon triggered dance that you have to do. So a lot of people don't want like a complete rework, which is fine, which is why when I proposed my like weird bullets into initiative spear, you know, thief-like spear rework, it was using tech that already existed, and it was sort of, you would have to spec into it, right, with a Grandmaster or something like that, right? So I mean, Warrior, yeah, in general needs touch-ups for sure, and I think they're very well aware of that, but Bladesworn almost isn't a Warrior class in a lot of ways. Like, it's really strange. A lot of Warriors' balance is, I don't want to say wholly balanced around hitting with your F1s, but like, really strongly pivots around hitting with your burst skills, which leans into its aggressive nature and is like okay. It shouldn't be where all the power budget is, and you should be able to play a Warrior that doesn't have to hit with F skills, but like, there's no Condi build other than Berserker, really, other than Tim's amazing core Warrior for PvP. Stuff like that, where it's just like, why is there such a lack of variety around this thing, you know? What's up, Dream? How are you? Has it started snowing there? I don't know, this bracket, it's been pretty fun. We're tearing it up. I want to go find these blue guys. I was in the wrong weapon set, so I could not do any damage. Let's see if we can do this. Again, shout out to Divide Music. Ooh, is that a guy? Yeah, fight me. How many is this? 1, 2, 3. A few. Willbenders over here. A Fight the one Mirage. He just always goes around with his buddies, though. It's so hard to get even fights on this guy. Yeah, he doesn't want a 1v1. He's like, I am built for interrupts, and that's it. I mean, giving a core warrior an F2 and F3 is just Spellbreaker, kinda. Right? I think just a rifle as an option would be really cool. One of an interesting idea for a Grandmaster for Bladesworn, this is one of the first ideas I had before I even wrote anything for it, was what if they had, instead of like dragon like grandmasters that all affected the dragon trigger, because again it's weird that all of your power budget is again around this one ultra specialized thing that doesn't even do any damage in PvP anymore because of all the damage reduction modifiers. What if one of the grandmasters was like, get your weapon swap back, but your weapon swap, like they all share a cooldown, right? So you could have a, you know, gun saber, staff, and a rifle, but it would have a 12-second cooldown and be like Ellie attunements instead of just sharing between the gun saber and stuff. So if you swapped into staff, you wouldn't then be able to just roll into rifle and stuff. And then that would still get reduced by like discipline traits and Relic of the Warrior and stuff. I think that'd be really sick. The problem with that is the weapon swap is already super buggy on this class. So if they gave... How it would end up working, even with things like Relic of Rivers, even if they took the Alacrity away from Bladesworn, like completely away, because Relic of Rivers is in the game, your gun saber would end up having a lower cooldown in PvE, and especially, you know, if you're running ROR in PvP world versus world, then your other two like normal, you know, weapon swaps, right? So because you would have Alacrity, which would be a problem. But I do want to pull up a window, and I do want to get some actual fights here. Maybe we can track those blue guys down and chase them down and pull them away from each other. I really want a weapons masterclass, though, even if it's like the next hypothetical elite spec, if they ever did one for warrior or, you know, ranger or something, I think it'd be really cool. Something had like 3 weapons. And the only way I see them doing that, honestly, is give it something like Gunsaber, where it's a unique weapon to the class. You know what I mean? I don't see them developing like special tech to add another button down here for weapon swaps or up here, really. They could. It's a video game that can do anything, but it's difficult. Get some more hype music, chat. I want to keep like roll through all my Divide music songs. There's one more that I think we missed. This one. Yeah. NG flamethrower for real? Do you want it on NG or do you want it on something else? How to survive that fall? There's hay bale. On desert there are little hay bales at the top of ledges, and if you see one, it's like Assassin's Creed. You literally can jump down into it. That's not a joke. You can literally do it on desert. The other way is if you control airkeep and have the shrines, you get a buff that gives you immunity to fall damage while you're in the airkeep domain, but we didn't have that. It just landed in a hay bale. Oh, you want it on warrior, all right. Yeah, Kate's also a warrior controller enthusiast, so I believe it's pretty fun. Yeah, it could be on like a utility skill. I just don't see them adding like another button here, you know what I mean? Because that's already cluttered. They could add it up here or something like that. I mean, they can put it's just UI, right? They can put it, you know, up at the top of your screen. They can put it anywhere. Could be a special action for all I care. They can put the button anywhere. I mean, the hell, like the druid one's like in the middle of your UI, like right above your dodge. See if we can build up some more stacks since I was so rudely ganked by like 2-3 people earlier. I just want to play Bladesworn, dude. Yo, A-Net, how about this? Since you're never going to nerf Willbender, and this is sarcasm, by the way, but I dare you, and I don't actually want this, but I dare them to just, like, let's give Bladesworn, like, millions of teleports and pulsing ages and see how that goes for a nanosecond, right? Color it blue too. Just default poly infusion. Let's just go nuts. Also, I have no idea how the bullet damage scales, like for real on this class. I seem to load 9 bullets and do the same amount of damage as loading 10 bullets a lot of the time. That's so weird, right? That they still haven't taken that out, Sudev. Like, the shrines are still immune to burning damage on desert for reasons. It's so strange. Yo, I'll reward you, you early birds, since a lot of you usually can't stick around for the whole stream. Let's see, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? We did Godspawn last time. We did Wing 8 last time. What should our word of the day be? Yeah, I like Bladesworn, actually. Exclamation point Bladesworn in chat. All one word, like Jan typed there. And I'll roll for some gold here for you guys. It should have really just been called Dragonsworn. Like, with the pun and everything, since they loved puns back when they were doing that. You know? Oh, that was weird. So this trait, Unseen Sword, that triggered right there, shouldn't have actually triggered unless I was in combat. I'll write it in chat, too. I have to do this correctly. Just like that, that'll be our RNG word for showing up early and catching the streams. But yeah, hi, I'm Pseudo. If you're new, welcome, welcome back. I stream Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday, and give away gold every Monday because I hate having money in this game. And also just because I kind of want to help. I don't have any use for my money other than funding my guild. Oh, I'm so excited, chat. Check this out. So, these are the fruits of Sea Monster's labor, right? And it's not going to look like much. Oh, getting some stick drift there, I see. It's not going to look like much, but look at this. We have like 2 of almost everything now. We're getting there. We're getting there. This is what Sea Monster's been doing, like, instead of playing the video game. He queues for PvP and he works for me crafting this. Hey, Maddie, what's up? Oh, thank you for reminding me. Hopefully it looks good, sounds good, but I found I forgot one of the 8,000 steps you now need to stream on Restream, and I didn't check this or chunk this down to ultra low latency on YouTube. So we can do that real quick. Hopefully I get ambushed on a cat while I'm here. Copyright, no. Edit, no. Analytics, stream, no. How do you actually do this? Customization, there we go. Chat replay. Yeah. Is this Dream? This feels like Dream. Fuck. That was good. That was good too. Fuck that projectile. Oh my god. This fucking class, dude. Does not do damage. I'll tell you that much. Class is supposed to do damage. Chat, this class doesn't do fucking damage. You know what does damage? Sword. Sword does damage. Look at that shit chunk. Oh my god. Sword does work. If not, if I target the wrong thing. Oh, he went invisible. I was like, alright, why am I not targeting the druid? Might as well just kill this thing. Had Aegis, didn't matter. I should kill his duck or whatever. Good fight. I'll let him live, I just want the sentry. You can res, sir. Let me bow to him. There we go. Allow him to res. Oh no, the sentry's gonna kill him. No, the sentry's he's got this. There you go. Let him go about his day. All right, what was I doing? Holy crap, chat. Live subscribers, commentary, participants. How do you play this game? YouTube's impossible to use. All right, fuck it. We'll figure it out later. That's fine. Who needs live chat replays and stuff? We're tier 1, you're tier 2? Maybe. Oh, Dream. Yo, guess what's available right now? Also, Bladesworn in chat, guys. Check this shit out. Not Noble's Folly, not that shit. Other shit. This shit. This shit's better. I'm being blinded by sandlions. This thing, right here. Armistice Bastion Pass. Very good. Sandlions interrupting me now. Yeah, it's available. And probably for some arbitrary limited amount of time that they're not going to tell you, so grab it while it exists. And anybody else who has passing... Good lord, Pulsing Aegis is dumb. Anybody else who has passed in game interest in this game and World versus World. Yeah, my god. That was a good fight versus that druid. It was a nice little duel, even with the sentry. He didn't rock up on me and use a bunch of, you know, bullshit. I love it. Armistice Bastion's such a good piece of content that should have been default, but I get tired of saying that. I just think that whatever ArenaNet, like, whatever tack they want to, you know, get Willbender down to, or get Bladesworn up to, or balance Spectre to do, or Harbinger, whatever it is, they need to design things in the correct order, right? Where they can't have a good idea and then design the class, like, what if it had Gunsaber and it did 1 billion? Like, that's okay. I think they need to find the actual, like, vocation they want Bladesworn to do. Like, do you want it to do Condi damage? Do you want it to be a support? Do you want Willbender to be a mobile class? And then design it backwards from that. Not just keep piling on mechanics until it can, like, you know, till you can, like, just have something that does everything, right? It's crazy, dog. Talking to Heaven's Archer in chat. No double dipping, Maddie. No double dipping and cheating on my giveaways. Exclamation point Bladesworn in chat. Chat. Actually, you can on regular giveaways. I don't really care. All one word. The thing is, the bot will mirror it, and then it enters the bot a million times, but that's fine. I have it filtered. Yeah, it's like, it's not... I almost feel like Untamed was designed in the same way, Jan, where it didn't end up really doing anything as a result of, like, doing everything on release, where it was like, what if you could control your pet? Mind explosion emoji. Instead of, like, okay, we want Untamed to be a tanky, like, summoner class. That means you're gonna need a pet UI, and then you're gonna need traits that, like, more benefit the pet than you when it gets unleashed, you know? It's like, really weird that, again, Bladesworn's Grandmasters only affect Dragon Trigger, and Untamed's Grandmasters don't affect Untamed basically at all. Like, it was sort of designed around CC, and then they gave to like, CC to everything, and it's in the same boat where it's just like, what's my identity now, you know? It's very, very odd. One of my streams is not live. There we go. We fixed it. Calm down, chat. We did it. Holy crap. I mean, Mechanist is... Yeah, Mechanist is a better pet class, but we had this to... My friend is a mech main, the guy I'm, like, sort of artificially paying to get his opinion on Bladesworn in PvE, because I don't really play it there. He doesn't like NG, like the mech on NG either, because you lose all your tool belt skills, and the tool belt skills are a fundamental piece of NG. Like, if you kept your tool belt skills, or if, you know, there was another way to customize your mech... See, here's the hay bale that you jump off, and then you can go down there and land. If there was a different way to customize your mech skills, like if they had little up arrows here instead of getting defaulted into one or another when you choose a trait, that would be a lot cooler, right? Yeah, it's weird. And then also Untamed is in this bizarre position that, like, Dream has pointed out a bunch, I believe, where, and Geode has as well, where, like, Untamed's hammer sucks on Untamed more than it does on... Why did I cancel? Whatever. It sucks on Untamed more than it sucks on, like, Druid or Soul Beast or Core Ranger, because you don't get to select the skills. You get locked into this, you know, this balanced weapon set of skills instead of being able to select all the bullshit ones, right? Yeah, it's good for CC, but like Hammer is better on the non-untamed class. It's so weird. It's like if you know how like Hollowsmith has all of the sword abilities do different things with different levels of heat, right? It'd be weird if just the levels of do extra bullshit they gave to like Scrapper or Korenji with sword were just always better than ever building up heat on Hollow, right? It's it's very, 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 very odd in that way. Or if like, you know, Berserker had like on pistol traits or something, right? It's like, what, why? It's supposed to be the other specs weapon, you know? But again, I feel like ArenaNet balance devs really, they're not bad, they're not negligent. Maybe this is copium and making excuses, but I want to give them the benefit of the doubt and say they're not bad because they've shown competence in the past. It's just their balance cycle is so fucking slow. You know? All right, you guys got 2 minutes to enter this first giveaway. Exclamation, I'll do 5. Do 5-minute intervals. Exclamation point Bladesworn in chat. You gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. I want to find that Mirage and kick his ass, but I doubt we'll get a 1v1 with him. He's a almost exclusively roaming boy that I've seen. Also, I fixed the camera. Can you tell chat? It's a higher resolution now that we actually have theoretically decent upload speed, so I can be a real cam girl. I'm something, Boomsday. I'm something. There's literally dozens of us. I mean, keep waiting on Guild Wars 3. It's gonna be 5-6 years, chat. It's not happening soon. As much as I'd like it to, that's not happening soon. There's no way. Thank you, Melepon. Appreciate it. It'll be for 25 gold, and we'll do a bunch of these throughout the night, so... Usually I do trivia, but my trivia well's been running dry since we haven't gotten a balance path in, like, forever. So... Get a gaming laptop, and my advice on that is... Like, look for something last gen. Don't get something top of the line. That's just gonna... Especially the 50 series rumoring to cost an actual kidney. Yeah, I mean, my hair's finally... First off, I don't like hair ties, nah. And second off, I actually... Like, because of the blue screen effect, or the green screen, whatever you want to call this back here, because my room is a mess, it usually cuts off my hair, so... OnlyFans drop 1. What's funny about OnlyFans is I feel like every single streamer I watch, maybe it's a mentality thing, right? Like Muckluck or Max Dude, I feel like has had this idea, or just like anybody. They all have the idea at some point to like make an OnlyFans for OnlyFans, and there's already like 50 of them, right? Like when I checked it, when I just had the idea years and years and years ago, there were already 2. And it was like the actual physical fans that blow air. Be pretty funny. LG series, it's not bad. Just make sure whatever laptop you get is going to be benefit from just like a decent non-powered laptop stand that raises it a little bit and gets better airflow, Sudev. So rather than going for something insane, get like a $20 laptop stand that gets the thing decent airflow. That's something I found out. I mean, good for them, Maddie. Take pride in your body. Why won't this cap? Oh, this quartermaster was outside the ring, and I bet they moved something like slightly on a raid, and now the quartermaster's inside the ring doing quartermaster things. Dude, who cares? We live in the age of the internet, and like porn is part of the internet, so that's not your thing. Don't engage in it. I have absolutely no problem with that, and I feel like the world is... I wish the world would move more toward being comfortable with people's bodies, not less. More into lewd, as it were. But then you get people, think of the children, and all the other shit. So, not a discussion, really, that can be solved in a gaming stream. But let's be real. Internet's for porn, chat. That Dolyak gets to live his Dolyak life. It's going off to make an OnlyFans. It's probably already at 8. Exclamation point Bladesworn in chat. 2 minutes. That's why I have faith in, one of the fundamental reasons I have faith in humanity, Maddie, is no matter what people try, you're never gonna beat horny. Like, you can put all these regulations and all these arbitrary, like, bullshit things in place. This is a Tempest, so I'm gonna do negative damage to it. And you're never gonna beat horny. Like, the world has been trying for years and it doesn't work. You can put all this censorship, all this other bullshit. It just doesn't happen. This Harbinger does not want to give me a 1v1, man. Gonna give me a... You wanna 1v1 me? Yeah? Harbinger things? He's doing Harbinger things, chat. Just auto attack. It does more damage than everything else on this class. That's 2 1v1s we've had tonight. It's pretty good. Sick. Probably try to 1v1 this Tempest and then... Does he want to fight? Does he want to fight? Alright, sick. Getting some... This is what I'm talking about. We're getting, like, duels and stuff. It's amazing. I can't see him bow because of all the Peerless infusions. I'm cheating, technically, because I had, like, leftover flow from the last guy. Somehow action camera toggled itself on there. Love to see it. It does not have an extra bar, that is true. It does everything else, though, which isn't bad. Dang, his Tempest has, like, stab up a butt. It becomes vulnerable, but you also get a 50% damage reduction for a little bit when you enter Shroud now, which they added. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tempest bro. Run. Getting some Zerg... Cry. /cry, chat. Need to get my emote game on point. If he whispers me, I'll tell him I tried. Alright, chat. We got some giveaways to do. Some money. Make sure it got everybody. Three, two, one. Let's click the button. Let's like dance while we click the button, right? Melee Pawn, you have won. I think that's a new Twitch dude or dudette. Congrats. Give me a character name or an account name or whisper Salem, S-A-L-E-M, all one word. I will put it in chat. That character is my easiest to type. Give him some congrats, chat. Oh, I found like another animated emote that I'm gonna do. You know how we have the glorious, we have this thing? The like animated emote edition. I got one of a bunny like yeeting. It like the bunny's just sitting there. And then it like picks up a roll of toilet paper in its like mouth and does a backflip and like yeets the roll of toilet paper out a window. I want to make that into an emote so bad. Oh, it should have had me laughing for like 20 minutes. So anytime something just gets yeeted or someone gets deleted or something, use that. Oh, man. If Melee Pawn doesn't respond by the end of the stream, we will re-roll it. But you have plenty of time, so give me character name or an account name whenever you get a chance, Melee Pawn. Congrats, dog. Again, I do giveaways every Monday or Tuesday, so if you just want money or love fun or rock music, feel free to hang out. This one is not Divide music, this is Fable. Been listening to a lot of gaming music lately. Like anime stuff. Also, I want to just give my officers like a little pat on the head shout out thing. Really good job. Nara's been recruiting like crazy. We had a bunch of people like on streams and stuff, just like getting them in the guild from raids. It's been amazing. What are you doing? Trying to knock me off? That was rude. Fucking virtual. Oh, it's a Willbender, chat. Sick. You gonna blow all your shit and then run away? You don't kill me? Yup. Bye. Fucking jerk. This class is fair somehow. Oh my god. Do I hear TSFH or EWM? Are they names of stuff? Like, do I listen to bands? I do not know those. But if you link the full names, I might be able to look them up. Yeah, and rules for the streams are you can win more than once. So if you want to hang out, enter more than one time, or you want to jet once you collect your winnings, that is totally fine either way. Let me pull up an alt account to mail you from, because I should be doing it off alt accounts, chat. Trying to amass money to pay Sea Monster. I really wish we could use chairs. I guess my cat counts as a chair, right? Since they're both mounts. I love this thing. That's it. This one's also quite good. Oh yeah, Two Steps from Hell is amazing. A lot of their stuff is copyrighted now, though, so I actually can't use it. They used to be like the best streaming music, though. No, Nara's gonna be like world first on those titles, Geode. It's amazing. She's crushing it. It's truly amazing. Also, Geode, we were talking about it a little bit before you got here. You're like Untamed, man. What do you think the Grandmasters on Untamed should do? Because they kind of like don't affect Untamed at all, and Untamed, at least in my opinion, is the summoner class. So I would like it to, its Grandmasters to actually affect how like it plays or augment the pet in some way. But I'm not really sure like how it would work. Like, you know, more health, more toughness. I don't know if that would be broken. Because I think, honestly, looking at the balance as it is right now for Ranger in general, I almost feel like... Well, I see it as the summoner class, but I also see, like, just the way that Soul Beast is bullshit, where it can just, you know, take the pet in, heal it, not get any negative, and then, you know, dunk it out, and how Druid... still has the really punishing penalty of like a 60-second cooldown on like when you kill the pet. Those are things they need to address. Why are you guys still here? Those are things they need to address first. You know what I mean? So Soul Beast needs a penalty. Maybe you like take a health hit, or you know, you get crippled when you absorb a dead pet or something like that. Like counterplay. Druid needs less of a cooldown, and then. Yeah, it's. I don't think they hate pets. I think they just don't think of this stuff. And then, like, in order to augment the Untamed version, it needs, like, you know, heal the pet on Unleash or not Unleash, some sort of something like that. Like, on default, and then it can... You know, you could spec into the pet being tougher, or the pet being able to... I'm trying to think what would be healthy for the game and still have counterplay. Like, the pet deals double damage when it's unleashed, but you take double damage or something like that. So there's counterplay, something like that on the Grandmasters. Just something insane, right? Something ridiculous. And then one of the Grandmasters, honestly, probably should be you get 2 pets. Like, let's be real here. And they both have half health or something like that, right? And you get a whole new suite of... I mean, this is pie in the sky dreaming, but, like, you get a whole new suite of, like, F skills here that you can play with. For like juggling your pets and whatnot. Where's our food, chat? We have celestial food somewhere in here. There it is. I mean, Soul Beast is just the best ranger. It is. Period. It gets the most buttons. Or I guess it gets the most costless buttons. Like, Soul Beast doesn't have a resource it needs to build up. Like, That's interesting, like, right? What if you needed to build up... I mean, these Ranger players would loathe this, right? But what if you needed to build up a resource, even if it was just time, right? To actually absorb your pet. Like, what if there was some kind of weird, arbitrary Soul Beast resource you needed to build up in order to absorb your pet into you, you know? Something like that. How many are still behind me? Can I take any of these assholes yet? Not today. They're committing to it. Give them credit for that. How many Willbenders are chasing me, chat? I literally don't know. Uh-huh. Alright, let's see if we can get any of them. 3. 2 pets would be great. That's what a lot of people thought the thought it was gonna be. When they debuted the sort of pet icon thing. Was like Beast Warden or something like that. See if anyone want to actually come fight. I doubt it. Why play the video game when you can just pal around with like 80 people? That's honestly how I should be playing. Two weaker pets. Maybe they don't get one of their skills or something, right? It'd be interesting. I just want them to do interesting shit. This game is so good, like in terms of like potential. You know, game of limitless potential. I really want to kill this worldbender, not the mech, but we'll settle for the mech. If only all your friends hadn't run away like tiny babies. Others get more recognition like Elder Scrolls or WoW. Yeah, but I don't care about that. I'm not doing this for money, Sudev. In case you haven't noticed, I don't really run ads on the channel. Like, I run the minimum amount of ads required for Twitch animated emotes, or even like, I don't even think, why is this the same song? I hit next song, thank you very much. And like all of the other stuff. No, but Guild Wars 2 already passed its boom, but Guild Wars 2's on the low swing. It's on the steady maintenance mode. It's not on the decline really, because it's just gaining more and more people by being released on more and more platforms. It's on Epic now for the 2 people that care about that. Welcome. It's a really good game. Fly, ye fools. Is this our keep? It's not our keep. Can I run fake ads? I wanted to, so Jan, I've had this idea of like an event that I want to do forever, right? I want to have just like a party where I DJ and give out Mystic Coins, and we have all kinds of events and stuff, and I'm still commissioning people. It's why we're doing the decorations thing, right? Where I like building up decorations in the guild hall and whatnot, because I need stuff to be able to craft stuff, like supplies. But I want to just have a party and invite everybody, and you know, if you don't want to come, you don't want to come, whatever. But I was going to call it pay to win, and I was going to give out Mystic Coins, and then in order to like participate in any of the events, it's kind of like carnival tokens, right? You need to enter 1 Mystic Coin, but you get Mystic Coin just for showing up. And it would be limited in the guild hall, so we'd have limited space, because I think the guild hall's limited to like squad size or something. And I wanted to commission Noxy to make a... You know the really sad, like, ASPCA, Arms of an Angel, Sarah McLachlan things? I wanted to commission Noxy to make one of those, but for Bladesworn, like the Forgotten class. Like, just for just $1 a day, you can donate to ArenaNet to hire a warrior dev to fix this fucking class. It would have the, you know, Hello Darkness, my old friend, and In the Arms of an Angel songs playing. It'd be great. I'll go harass those blue guys, especially that Wilbender. I want to kick his ass. That's true, actually. It has no bugs. All of my skills go the same way, or same distance. End it. Completely. It's a really good class fantasy. That's the problem I have with it. Like, if it was a bad class fantasy or something like that, which honestly ArenaNet hasn't done in a really long time, like Catalyst is probably the closest thing to a bad class fantasy, I would say. Here's the thing, Coco. Like, again, it's not a bad class fantasy. It's a probably 8, 9 idea out of 10. The execution is just buggy and janky, and none of the systems interact with each other. This is going to be like a huge summary, Coco, but like, Bladesworn still does power melee DPS in PvE. Like, it slaps. Its cleaves is insane. Its burst is insane for fractals. Like, it does that one thing really well. But if you want an analogy to it, it's kind of like how Spellbreaker was the only thing. Like, I was told forever that you can only, Spellbreaker will never work in PvE. It was designed as a PvE or PvP class. It will never, there's no way they could ever make it relevant in PvE. And then they just upped the damage and made it really fun. Bladesworn is not bad in PvP right now, because you can make anything good by just artificially juicing the numbers. Like, Unshakable Mountain, like this trade, this is what I complain about all the time. This gives me 1,000 barrier every time I spam a charge, right? Like, that's good, but it's not fun for you, and it's not fun for the opponent to just functionally have infinity barrier, you know what I mean? Even that interaction right there with the reflections of Shieldmaster, like, that's not really fun for him, because he doesn't know why I'm reflecting projectiles. It's not like Magnetic Aura or something similar, where you can just identify, oh, that person has a clearly telegraphed thing. You literally need to know the weird janky interaction between Shieldmaster and Aegis that this class is balanced around. So it's just endless things like that that make Bladesworn playable, but not really fun. Like, Dragon Triggers never hit. Like, this stops on tiny rocks all the time. You do this weird Shasha animation, mandatory unless you cancel it. These all go different ranges. I have a video on the channel, if you want a full rundown of it. It's just look up the Bladesworn is buggy video. Are you guys through this wall yet? Jesus. Fine, get the tower. Too many people. Yeah, we can go. We're on Desert, Maddie, if you want to join in. Anybody is welcome. Yeah, I mean, the C in ArenaNet stands for consistency, right? That's not just a Bladesworn problem. But again, a lot of this comes down to the fact that I think they want to do a lot of these things. Their balance cadence is just so effing slow. Like, the only time in the history of ArenaNet they have actually rapidly course-corrected on a fundamental class change that I can remember was Chronomancer needing illusions to do its shadow rotation, and that still took 6 months, and that was for Mesmer. Like, Mesmer, chat. As much as we meme on them for Guardian being OP constantly, like, Mesmer's the second one. It's ANET's darling, their illusion class. It's cool. I played a buttload of it, but that took 6 months. And that was just revert the change, right? Hope for an Ellie rework. So you want to be an elemental wizard without the piano? I mean, so if you want to do that, Coco, and I think you play mostly PvE, although correct me if I'm wrong, right? Check out the like. I mean, here's the thing, Dream. They don't need to rework all of Ellie. There needs to be options, right? And like I was about to suggest to Coco, check out the just overload build, the power air overload build that I was using on my raid stream, or just the one on Snowcrows, because it's like 6 buttons and it's very simple. It's very simple to play, and you pretty much just only mash air overload and then like go into another attunement, auto attack, or press 3 and like switch back to it. And I suck at Ellie, and that's what I've been playing. I'm not saying you suck at Ellie, I'm just saying it's very simple. But things like that, chat, where they don't need to... This is something that also came up in that stream that I should honestly, or that Reddit forum thread that I should honestly pull up and we should look at a little bit, where people get, people don't want reworks, right? If you're used to something, they want their thing that they've been enjoying, like, say Daring Dragon, for example, with me. I don't want that to just go away in service of doing PvE because I was enjoying it. I would have rather see them have an option for it, which they could have, done Alacrity on a different Grandmaster trait, but they just didn't do that. And they were like, well, fuck you for enjoying this unique thing we put in the game. We're just going to make this dual alacrity now. And when there was a better option for it. So I don't think that things need reworks necessarily, but with the option of Grandmaster traits, you have the ability to, nice, the Sand Shark or whatever it was blinded me, the Sand Lion. You have the option for softly reworking stuff, right? So it's not so much rework Ellie entirely, but like maybe a new elite spec could be simpler, like you give up an element or something like that, or, you know, a Grandmaster trait. Oh, I actually thought I'd get away there. Maybe. Hell yeah. Action camera saved me if it worked there. Oh my god, toggling on action camera work, chat. It's actually the best. I take back everything I said. ArenaNet are design geniuses. Play support and stuff in World vs. World. I mean, it's a really simple rotation. You don't need to, like, you know, have a brain or have hands to play it, really. X. I'm fighting stuff, Maddie. Can't X. Can't get your X. I'll get you in a second. Too many people. Trying to get away on a trash can here, dude. You see the parade I'm leading? I think this is our camp. Let's see how badly they want this. Ah, it's not our camp. We are not that color. What the fuck color are we? Oh, they just flipped this. It's our shrine. Too many support mains. What's it like being in a guild with functional amounts of support mains? I love support. I never get to play it. Mostly because I'm a warrior. Warrior player. Ah. That one guy. Shit. I had action camera toggled on, chat. There's a problem. I am green, thank you, Sudef. Honestly, very helpful comment. No, we are. Since we're fighting red and blue. Maddie, say something in guild chat. I'll grab you from there. I can't open my windows. I can't reach over to my keyboard. Keyboards are too hard to use. I don't understand them. Just the one willbender. I want to kill that willbender so bad. 4 supports, 1 DPS is where it's at. I mean, you can do some funky interactions in this game with like 4 supports and 1 damage, especially in World vs. World. One of my favorites is honestly just have an Overload Tempest sharing out Shocking Aura to what's it called? There's Maddie. Overload Tempest sharing out Shocking Aura to like a Spellbreaker, right? And the Spellbreaker's just ripping boons every time something's hitting them, and there's no cooldown on it per target, right? It's 1 cooldown per target, but there's no like global target cooldown or anything like that. So you can just use it again. You slash join or slash squad join on a controller. Thank you though. Yeah, Greatsword is... I actually wrote this on... Yeah, basically so Maddie, but you know, if I was playing a functional class, right? So I actually wrote a non-piece of like really Bladesworn. I still mentioned it, so it doesn't really count. But like, I was talking like a month or two ago on Warriors forums. Like, what is Greatsword's identity right now, right, for Warrior? Because it just seems like it doesn't. Like everything else is a better greatsword. Like axes are a better greatsword. Like sword is a better greatsword. This thing's like over here in space now. I know it. Nope, I'm wrong. All right. I like how they still get illusions even though it's a virtuoso and that's supposed to be their trade-off. Okay. You done with all your bullshit? Cool. Thanks. What's up, Silhouette? How are you? How are things? Maddie's got the shrine locked down. Yeah, and you can do it to multiple spellbreakers, just like all it takes is one Tempest, and then you could have like 4 spellbreakers in the group just doing whatever. There's so many that's why I want to get like more people in the Roman Guild, because, you know, credit to you guys, it's amazing, but I want to do like weird small group interactions like that no one thinks of. Because the spellbreaker interrupt traits trigger off you interrupting something, and it counts weirdly for you interrupting something when you have Shocking Aura. So there used to be like these 2 different runes. It's one of the reasons surging runes were yeeted from PvP. There's that rabbit yeeting the toilet paper roll gif we need. Were yeeted from PvP immediately because Spellbreaker had this interaction where they could give themselves Shocking Aura with the rune, even on like a 30-second cooldown or whatever it was, and then just infinitely remove boons while something was hitting them, and there was no counterplay because they were just interrupting or, you know, getting screwed. And also, you can trigger things like Sigil of Draining, which doesn't have a cooldown, and stuff like that. Sigil of Absorption does have a cooldown, but 3 seconds for removing 3 boons, like, nothing, right? Per Spellbreaker. And that's on your second weapon set, which you get because you're a real class. What's up, guys? Thank you, DK Colin. Welcome, dude. Appreciate it. We have another friendo. Oh my god, this is a real class. Geode, I want you to know you're playing a real class, and this makes things unfair. These blue guys are gonna think I called my friends when in reality, I don't have any friends. It's alright. Have a good breakfast. Kick ass, Sudef. Hopefully your day's awesome. Thank you for joining. I like that you can join right when your day's getting started, right when ours is winding down. We need a trivia topic. Also, Silhouette, where's my warrior video? Even though it's going to be 2 minutes long and it's just going to all be power DPS. It's all right. I'm still trying to find time between everything else to edit the stuff they die. I'm halfway through your video and halfway through Emmy's, if it makes you feel any better, because I'm doing both at the same time. I need to take some stuff now that we have people and supply and stuff. And swap to it. No, don't swap to a non-class. Ha. Ha. What the fuck? This thing dies first. It's AFK. Go on the Mechanist. Yep, you died. This is what happens when you have, like, real classes and shit, chat. Ah, fuck you. Fuck you so hard. Dang, they have a support heal warrior. It's too good. We got a red skirmish in here. Careful, guys. Pull back to me. No, the firebrand. Press F. Get him up. Oh, it was Maddie. It wasn't Firebrand. Firebrand's still alive. Of course it is. Dragon Trigger almost looked like it did damage there. I have no sustain. We have a Firebrand. Pocket Firebrand is the best sustain, really. Haha. We did it, chat. Who needs banner? What's this? This isn't a real class. Ah, it is a real class. This is like some kind of weird Warhorn support warrior. What I'm saying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Ah. Yeah, he is support. That's sick. Soto wasn't my favorite. I'm glad Soto exists, though. Soto, like, Janther Wilds wouldn't exist without Soto. You fucking try it, dog. Take a break from all of your buddies. Hope you guys are having fun. Leading a parade. That guy wants nothing to do with the parade. Very rude, honestly. I just didn't like the gray. Honestly, it's just not my aesthetic. It's like how Rochester and Ithaca and like all of the surrounding areas where I went to school will just turn gray. Willbender outrun by the most sedentary, non-movable class, chat. The Janther Wilds one's weird because it doesn't feel like a convergence. What stacks does this guy have? Extra healing. I knew he was a heal warrior. That was funny. Hey, Junior, welcome. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Stream Monday, Tuesday, sometimes Friday. At 9 Eastern. The Janther Wilds convergence also is weird because they like double the War Claw's speed in it. Laggy for you, interesting. That's actually very interesting. What's up, buddy? It's alright, I'll just use my definitely real projectiles to get this guy in combat, and thanks for in it. Yeah, ugly convergence. Cool boss design. I hate forging steel. I'm glad you don't mind it. That's a difference of opinion there. The design of forging steel was fine, but the amount that I ran forging steel was... that honestly made a lot of my friends quit. It was just like the amount of forging steel you have to do for that stuff, or like the fact that we didn't have anything to do for like a 3-month to 4-month period except that. It's like, dude, fuck this. You want to log on and do forging steel again? No, I actually would like to do anything else. New to the game, only level 27. So if you have any of the expansions, if you're trying the free-to-play version, it's going to be vastly different than if you have any of the expansions, Junior. Feel free to ask me literally anything or Silhouette here. We're all both veterans of this game who have played it for way too long. But my advice is don't rush it, enjoy it. But the pre-level 80 experience is going to be vastly different than the actual at level 80 experience. So if you have like the 750 US... I would pick up Heart of Thorns / Path of Fire, the bundle that's on sale right now if you're enjoying the game and you think you might play it a little bit more. So that's probably the best value you're going to get, and you get a level 80, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you get a level 80 level up ticket for that, and you'll be able to experience the classes like sort of in their level 80 state. Which is where, because again, this game goes up to level 80, and then it sort of goes horizontally in a diagonal line up from there in terms of progression. So you'll get to experience the game in a very different way. Even if you don't end up choosing the class that you want to commit to at level 80, you can like try them and see how they are, or just jump into the PvP lobby and see what it's like with your class with all the skills unlocked before you commit to one. See, this is why I like talking with Silhouette, because I completely disagree with you, and that's okay. Like, I hated Icebrood Saga. It's my least favorite content in the game. But that's all right. Yeah. So my advice is, before you commit to a level 80, try the leveling experience and try the level 80 experience, or at least hop into the PvP lobby and don't, turn chat off. Just whack some stuff with a golem with a complete build. sort of before you, because I thought I'd love Necromancer and I'd love Mesmer and Chronomancer. Those were not the classes I end up sticking with for the most part, so it is what it is. And you may find out that, hey, you like the idea of a class, or you always play like ninjas in a game, but that's not like what you want to play in Guild Wars 2. Like, you know, lots of Mesmer in here. A little bit of Warrior, a little bit of Necromancer. Tempest main. Tempest main probably in PvE at this point. Not bad, but not what you wanted. I think the green ones have to be there, Coco, to show you that the other Skittles are baller, right? Yeah. There's other things that I would do too, Junior. This is like way more into the weeds for you in terms of games. Like, don't be intimidated or stressed out by like the idea of rushing legendaries, because legendaries are just convenience in this game. Ascended gear gives you as much stats as a legendary item, and it's only 10% more than exotic gear that you can buy from the trading post. So just like, don't rush legendaries in any capacity. If you want another advice channel, like Silhouette's doing a Zero to Hero series on his channel, free plug for him, go check him out. One of our dudes in chat. But the first legendary I would make is always a sigil. It's like 400 gold, which sounds intimidating again, but it's vastly cheaper than all the other legendaries. And the amount of convenience you're going to get from the sigil, you don't get to be glowy or have a lightning sword, but it's infinite compared to everything else. Also, spoilers, I don't think we can get that. Oh, we can hit the injured from here because it's already down. Weird. Elite specs online, read too far into it. Yeah, just try out the elite specs that you have access to in PvP as well. Yeah, don't commit to anything. Just like, you know, Stray fan, Stir Fan Car 97, if I could read, asks, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciated. Can you have unlimited bag slots? No, you cannot. I can show you the maximum. Whatever number this is was the maximum. Now apparently I can have more bag slots. I think I've got some in here. But in terms of storage, I would first get a bunch of characters because they are the most economical bag slots, and then try to get like bag slots and only buy them when they're on sale or in bundles. But you cannot, to my knowledge, have unlimited. There we go. We have one more than we could before. They must have upped it with the, that's going to be another 32 slot bag I need to craft. Yeah, new max on bag slots. You heard it here first. Oh, we capped it. I'm that good. Yeah, just play Guardian anyway. No gems. Jan, you think I don't have like a bajillion of these things stored up? Also today, chat, PSA, it's Evan Nashblade's birthday, in case you didn't know. He might have emailed you or sent you a mail at some point. But go check that out in Lion's Arch. I think this might be the last day for it. You get a bunch of stuff. So it is infinitely more, well, not infinitely, obviously, but it is more economical to actually buy bag slots from the gem store, even when they are not on sale in terms of gold. Different car than to try to craft 32 slot bags. I believe 32 slot bags are like 150 gold each. No, they're way more than that. And bag slots on sale will give you more storage in terms of like upping it from 20 to 32, which is the only difference that it goes from, because you can get 20 bag slots, 20 slot bags without crafting anything, and then you sort of need to upgrade the ones from there. Oh, I gotta do a shout out as well. Character slots are and the deluxe things are on sale actually as well. That is a good call out, and they do come with a character slot and account or bag slot. What are you saying? Character slot bundled? Okay, character slot, not bag slot. True. PSA chat, Armistice Bastion is available, as well as, where is it? What was this thing I wanted to link? Oh well, who cares? Fuck it. Okay, so for 32 slot bags are 400 gold, and then 400 gold will buy you 800 gems, which is 2 bag slots for reference. It'll actually buy you a little bit more than that. I don't know why I opened the fake gem store. In terms of gold to gems, and they go on sale fairly frequently. So yeah, I would max out your actual number of bag slots on a character before you try that. Which 20 slot bags would be able to upgrade? But don't buy... I mean, there's a bunch. You can just look on the wiki. That's a bad answer, but like look on the wiki to see. The ones that I did were the Boreal Trunks, so the Icebreed Saga stuff. And the other ones that I did were the Pillagers packs, which are from a World versus World thing. But even I, who plays World versus World regularly, didn't have enough World versus World currency to do all my things out in World versus World packs. So I can show you the World versus World ones, and then the Boreal Trunks from Icebreed Saga, I believe, are the upgradable ones. I forget which vendor it is. I think it's this one. You can also get a portable vendor here. Yeah, it's this guy. So if you go down here, you can see these upgrade into 32 slot bags, and you start with like these exotic 20 slot ones, which are the most economical, and also let you sort. I'm sure a million other YouTubers have better videos on this. Maybe even Silhouette or Mucklug. Silly question, but there are any... No, please ask silly questions. Decent outfits, transmogs for early game. Yes, outfits in this game rule. There are... You can even get outfit vouchers occasionally. Sometimes. So one of my favorite outfits is actually this one that's available right here, where if you just, like, ignore the hat... like, you can hide the hat. This one's actually pretty dope on all the characters that you'll play. And if that's not your thing, where's the other one? I think I saw it available here. If you ignore the cat ears, which also hides the tail, this one's pretty cool. Or if, like, you know, you're a mecha fire wizard, there's plenty of other things to suit your tastes in here. I really like the pirate captain ones, though. Let me see if I can show this to you. There's loads of... They used to kind of make their stuff... less accessible in terms of like Fashion Wars, and then they see what I mean. It doesn't come with a cape, but this one's really cool, and you can dye it and customize it and stuff. There's loads of dyes as well that are very accessible early game. Hide that. Sorry about that, guys. Hey Colin, what's up? Welcome back. Hopefully you're well. But yeah, theme of tonight's stream is obviously there's more than one Bladesworn player in the world, and holy crap, go check out Reddit, because there's people other than me writing about it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to ask, like, literally any question. Like, the reason... Again, I don't monetize my... Chat, I'm a level with you. Spoil this for you a little bit. If I wanted to make money streaming, I would not be streaming Guild Wars 2. No offense. This game rules. It's 10, 11 years old. And it's an MMO. It's a little niche, right? I don't monetize my stuff just because I don't need to. I'm in the fortunate spot to be able to just, like, do stuff, and I do this for fun. So I would like to be able to disseminate my useless build knowledge to you guys. So please, dear God, ask me questions about this game. Oh my God. Yep, you can always check all the outfits and stuff under what he's saying. Jan is quite knowledgeable. You're garbage samurai too. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't do it. Also, Stag with Lag, you are my bro. What's his name? iCover, right? Change your name like every 3 months. Are you not iCover? Are you a different bro? I mean, Twitch is cool. I like that Twitch allows you to stream basically for free and just run ads on it. I also really like that YouTube allows you to choose what kind of ads are run on your YouTube channel. It's pretty cool. Bladesworn's great. It's really fun. It's just really janky. Alright, let's let these guys have the tower. They can have their victory. Yeah, your eye cover. Okay, making sure. Let's go to EBG. It's not cute. Jump in here, show off some of the different Borderlands. See, the thing with something being... This is the thing, right, Dream? Everything was busted on the release of End of Dragons. What's it called? Vindicator was stupid on the release of End of Dragons. Like, it had all its endurance, refund PvE values. You could jump infinitely in PvP in World vs. World. It would extend your boons, like, even on the 2 dodge jump build. Chill on dodge plus boon extend. Million, billion to everything. Like... Bladesworn, the only reason Bladesworn was busted was because Tactical Reload reloaded Shouts, and Shouts were heal skills in an AoE. I think we're tier 1 this week. Maddie got screwed. Get in when you can, Maddie. I'm sorry. But once they nerfed Tactical Reload, again, Bladesworn wasn't busted on release. Tactical Reload was busted on release. You can use a one-handed sword with it. I'm using a one-handed sword right now. I like the idea of like you using a one-handed sword and a pistol and smashing the two together. I don't like the idea that my pistol is fucking offhand. Yeah, of course, that's what happens. And then they were like, oh, technical reload's overpowered because we knew it was. It's like the same thing that happened with Staff and Spear on Warrior, right? Where they were just like, we need this to not suck to make, like, to dump water on our Warrior forms that are on fucking fire right now. So we're just going to juice the ever-loving numbers out of this. And even when they took technical reload over, like, away, the 2 still stripped Aegis because it multi-hit by default. Now it doesn't even do that. And there's just so many death by 1,000 cuts things on Bladesworn that it's just like, dude, the original playstyle and the ideas are there. Just revert it or make one of the Grandmasters rework it. So here's the thing, Coco, it is a Condi weapon, but because ArenaNet has this habit of just leveraging all of their power budget onto like one thing, they'll like realize sword exists and then just incrementally buff it over and over. Like that damage tooltip at foes at low health under 50%, that is higher than Arc Divider. Look at that, even with any kind of might. That's almost 2k, and that's on a tooltip. That's a real damage number. That makes this class look like it does damage. That's more than Dragon's Roar fully loaded. Or it's as much. Like, I'm not trying to bully you. I'm just saying, no, Warrior's Sword, like one-handed, is a power and melee, or is a power and Condi weapon. It does both right now because they've just been like, well, we don't want to balance the class. Let's just make Sword do everything. Needs to bring back server world versus world teams. You can join our guild if you want, man. No political or religious stuff in guild chat if you're okay with that. If you're having trouble finding one. What's Arc Divider? It's the Berserker F1. So the Berserker Primal Burst, that's like the big hit in an AoE. The big red AoE hit on Greatsword that everyone complains about and thinks that one-shots people. Arc Divider's been nerfed so many times it basically does nothing now. It's weird. It's like it's a worse version of Arcing Slice that just happens to hit a little bit further. Yeah, swords, why I'm running Sword Pistol is like I want to run Greatsword. I can't because the only thing that Greatsword has is Arcing Slice. No, Sword's dope because Sword actually has meaningful movement that isn't gimped by... Let me show you something, Coco. Like, I'm not trying to bully you again. Like, this has a hard stop. Like, hard stop when I use the little dash thing. This has lift to it and actually goes over, like, terrain and projectiles and stuff. It's definitely different, Colin. I think it's fine, but maybe we've been pretty lucky with our alliances. I don't know. Yeah, Sword 3 does as much or more than Berserker's burst skill on Greatsword. Sword 3 chunks. But again, it's if you're ever wondering what to use on a class, whether it's PvP, World versus World, or PvE, this goes for everybody, and this goes for every class, almost without exception, it's whatever ArenaNet last touched in their balance patch. Oh yeah, I just want to clarify for everyone else. Ooh, tags! Oh my god, chat! We're gonna, like, do what I should be doing and get some tags here for, hopefully, Emblems of the Avenger. I'm, like, the worst class for it. I think I tagged something in there. Probably, maybe. Probably saved somebody there. Sick. What's this guy doing? How did he dodge that? This bullshit. Decapitate probably does as much or more, yeah. But Decapitate is just for, Decapitate's the F1 on Berserk mode, right? I think Decapitate... Yeah, Decapitate's just a meme for PvE. Again, it's the problem of, like, we need something to just barely be functional, fuck it. I hate the rework they did to Berserker. Like, the third rework was fine, the one they most recently did. The one where they just made your Berserker rotation be F1 over and over is real weird. There's lots of interactions like that. Yeah. And there's also a reason, like, you know how, I apologize, but I couldn't think of the relic. There's a relic they just introduced that gives you a light and frost aura when you use a heal skill. There's a reason that relic doesn't give you a shocking aura. It's because shocking aura on a lot of things is real stupid. I am super dead. That was a mistake. Hey, Greatsword so much. I mean, that's the beauty of this game. Like, different people like different stuff. It's like how Silhouette loves Ice Root Saga and I hate it. You know? Different people, different stuff. Arc Divider spinning 3 times was fun and balanced, and then they took that away, I assume, because they didn't want one thing to be able to... So, the only because again, we didn't get an explanation for that, Drake. Arc Divider would spin 3 times, right? Like, you would use it, and it would spin 3 times, and it would expand, right? The shockwaves would expand where you hit. The only justification I can come up with is this button, this evade button, needs to be able to counter most things in the game, and the actual animations for Arc Divider, because it expanded and didn't contract the animations, which is how they should have nerfed it, the actual length of the animation and the fact that the shockwaves expanded meant that no matter what, one of them was going to hit you if someone pressed their dodge button, so the person had to double dodge. That's the only justification I can come up with for that, because again, despite asking over and over, we didn't actually get an explanation for that. So, but then they just made Willbender, where it shits out symbols, drops Relic of the Stormsinger constantly, and also all of its shit multi-hits on Sword and Greatsword and the Whirl, so like... Why is that okay? You know, like, it's the consistent. Like, again, the C in the ArenaNet stands for consistency. It's like, okay, we nerfed Daring Dragon because we didn't want you to be able to cast things over and over and over again. Sure, I guess. Or because they said they screwed up the numbers, but they could have just put the Alacrity in Immortal Dragon. Like, at a certain point, it just feels like they don't want Warrior to be fun or have unique interactions, you know? And then, or they just have, these ones are broken, let's fix them in 3 years, or whatever. And that doesn't feel good, because you might not be playing the game in 3 years, because your thing got nerfed, right? So, it's weird, you know? It's like, let's take the reset on Daring Dragon off, and give everything else reset, like on Mace, or on Warrior Maces even, or just weird crap like that. Let's, you know, we needed to do Alacrity. Should we use it on this, like, one useless-ass trait called Immortal Dragon? No, fuck that. Let's put it on the trait that people, like, has interactions that are unique. Same thing with Fervent Force. I talk about this all the time on Untamed, and even some of Willbender's original traits. Like, Willbender originally had design before it just did everything, and now it does everything because fuck you. Like, play Guardian or, you know, don't play the game. It's just weird. Weird ArenaNet balance things. Am I not critting this guy at all? I have Fury. There we go. Sick. Love to see it. Up, he had Aegis from the Spellbreaker? Something like that. He made the mistake of using, what's it called? Staff 3. The best CC skill for the enemy. I'm so tired of playing with Staff, I hate it. It's such a mediocre weapon. Just because the 3 sucks butt. You done? You wanna, like, not real quick? Can you fight me without your whole ass team? Nah, need the whole ass team, dude. Well, I have even fights in World vs. World. That's not fun. Gotta have like 8 Willbenders jump on the person. To their credit, they at least fought once, you know, somebody else got here. Huh, he didn't tag him. Got that guy down. I take that as a win. Ah, fuck, he got me. That was good. Jump dodging, man. Nah, that was fair. Caught up. Want to look at what are you talking about, chat? Spellbreaker proc with Tempest. It's like their main ass trait, Coco. It's one of the ones they have to take where they remove boons when they CC, and then everything else works off that trait. It's like how Spellbreaker's simple but effective. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like how who's the guy who made this? Bill Brown and Jamie Christopherson. I really want to commission, what's it called? The people that made this Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance soundtrack to just make a soundtrack, because Konami's never going to do it because they hate video games, to a hypothetical sequel to this game that doesn't exist, right? Like, I just want the soundtrack. And I know they'd make $1 billion for it, because everybody loves this soundtrack and you can actually play it, you know? That Defiant Stance cast time is bad? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan that they chunked it up to, like, again, that was the only warrior nerf that I didn't really understand, and I was just like, why is this needed when you're also nerfing full counter finally? But realistically, I don't, especially with the way warrior is now, even in PvP, I don't see a functional difference between, like, really having to precast your Defiant Stance with a 1/4 second cast. Like, it's worse, don't get me wrong, but I don't see a difference between having to precast your Defiant Stance with a 1 second cast time versus a 3/4 second cast time, right? They're the same thing to me in a fight as it comes down. You know what I mean? Mesmer's OP in World vs. World because they gave a defensive class that was already super defensive in Virtuoso Shield. Like, it's the thing how Hammer was Scrapper and Shield was Chronomancer. And then they were like, Shield, what if Shield on Virtuoso? What if Shield on Mirage? What if Warrior got any weapon, ArenaNet? What if Warrior didn't get 3 useless offhand weapons, you know? What if Ranger also kinda didn't get screwed out of, like, Untamed with Hammer, right? And then ArenaNet opens a window somewhere and floats through it with an umbrella. LE Pistol blows. Yeah, but LE Pistol is at least unique, you know? It's like how Staff on Warrior is at least unique, in my opinion, even if it still doesn't really do anything now that they took all the damage off it. Defiant Stance doesn't cast with ping, yeah. Alright. Dude, that thing is hard, Silhouette. Also, that game rules. Lies of P is a sick game I've actually been thinking about streaming. Is that DLC ever coming out, by the way? Lies of P, if you want a good game that has no right being as good as it is, that game rules. It's a really, really good game. Do you not want to fight, Beef Dude? Alright. Well, just distortion and a double block is a bad idea, you know? It's like how I also really think that having Warrior balanced around having to take Shield Master is a bad idea, you know what I mean? But it's just a... Fuck you or ArenaNet. Interaction Q1, alright. That's good. Q1 Liza P sequel. Alright, chat, we got some stuff. Here's your trivia question. And Coco gets a leg up on this, but if you've been paying attention along with the class, you'll be able to answer this as well. Exclamation point, the name of the trait on Spellbreaker that rips boons when you CC something in chat. You have to be followed on Twitch. You just have to exist on YouTube, but thank you if you are followed or subbed. You're welcome to follow, enter, unfollow, or anything like that. That's totally fine. And if you cannot type in chat because there's a 2-minute timer on that, don't worry, that's just there for a bots. That is 2 minutes. So, hey, I got it right even. But yeah, exclamation point, the name of the trait on Spellbreaker that removes boons when you CC something. And yeah, you can use brackets or not. As long as you get the main meat of the answer, you should be good. You're also allowed to cheat and just copy other people's answers, and you're also allowed to gaslight chat to counter the cheating and enter at the last minute. Totally acceptable. Coco, give me the answer. Coco's busy and living in the build editor, dude. Also, if you want to throw McLeod some money, chat, give it to him. Don't give it to me. I sent him an email because I want to make sure he's doing all right. Haven't heard from him in a while. I hope we get an update with the... Honestly, if I was ArenaNet, I would just buy the build editor from McLeod at this point. Like, he's done enough. He's put in his time. They should just maintain that themselves. It's like why this game still exists, honestly. Got the thief. Told you, sword actually chunks. Everything else on this stupid class doesn't. Damn it, too many people pressing F to pay respects, chat. I think that actually tracked that guy. Yeah, it did. Sick. Dude, this trait is Spellbreaker, right? It's like how Tactical Reload is Bladesworn, you know? Yeah, you have to use an exclamation point, Colin. Sorry about that. Exclamation point. I mean, that's YouTube, right, Coco? People are allowed to have their opinions, but people... Again, you're just in... This is a psychology thing where... I forget what it's called, but you're just in your head and you have your perception, so everyone just assumes that they are right about everything, kind of. So, if you watch a video, unless you've been taught that you could be wrong about stuff, and that requires, like, shame, and being able to admit that you're wrong, when you watch a video, you get a lot of response. You go through the comments and be like, you're an idiot! It's like, instead of, I think you're an idiot, or, you know, I think you're wrong about this, here's why. But yeah, exactly, Zhao Wang. Zhao Wang is right about everything, but if you're not Zhao Wang, chances are you've been wrong about something at some point in your life. I know I have. And being able to admit that you're wrong is a skill. It took me forever, until I was like 27 or something. Being able to have alternate perspectives and being open to being wrong is how we have discussions about shit. Every discussion, whether it's politics, religion, Guild Wars 2, whatever, Dunning-Kruger effect is very... It's like 80% that, yeah. Where, like, whatever it is, if you're not open to being wrong, you literally are wasting your time, and so is the other person. Like, if both people aren't open to being... It's psychology, it's just the world, like, Dream. Like, if you're not open to being wrong about shit, like, you are literally wasting your time, and you should be doing anything else. This is why Silhouette and I get along, because we don't agree on everything, and we talk about stuff, and, like, have differing perspectives and opinions and shit. It's amazing. I want to surround myself with people who just agree with me, because that's boring. It's like how I don't want to be surrounded by black-haired Italian people who play way too much Bladesworn, right? That's boring. Like, I don't want everyone to eat the same food I do. Good lord. It'd be such a boring world to live in. And this gets back to, honestly, an earlier point we were talking about. Again, exclamation point, the name of the trait, since we're talking about Guild Wars again, that removes boons on Spellbreaker, right, chat? To win 25 gold, maybe. Do RNG giveaways and trivia and stuff like this. It's kind of a both. But like Guild Wars 2, right? ArenaNet loves the word diversity. They love the word diversity. I love diversity. I love diversity in real life. I love diversity in video games. I love diversity in playstyles. I love diversity in music, even though I have my like styles and stuff. Love it. That's how you find out what you like and what you don't. Dear ArenaNet, and I wrote this when they did the boon homogenization and got absolutely dumpstered on by the community, and I think people are starting to realize this. If we all end up playing the same or being able to do the same crap, and some people can just do it better, a la Willbender or Firebrand or Virtuoso in PvE or whatever, and we all just have the same hat but are different people, that's not diversity. Or I guess a better analogy would be the same people wearing different hats. Like, it's not diversity. Please bring back some of the Grandmasters that made this game interesting, even if they sucked like Daring Dragon, even if they were overpowered like Fervent Force. Nothing sucks or is overpowered because of the, you can adjust the numbers. So on the intro to the channel, chat, there's a point where I go, and if you've watched my Bladesworn video and know what this reference is, if something does 2 damage, it's not very good. And this was on one of the first ArenaNet design philosophy streams they ever did. If something does 2 damage, right, chat? In whatever game mode, it's probably not very good unless it does 2 damage a billion times. If something does 20,000 damage, it's probably pretty good. And there has to be, like some things need reworks, some traits need reworks, some everything needs reworks. I didn't say that, so good luck clipping that. Also, you have to be... I don't even know if you can clip YouTube, but there has to be a midpoint between 2... I know you're joking. 2 and 20,000 with like a, 12-second cooldown or whatever other numbers or mechanics we're working with, where things can be balanced. And I do think that a lot of things that ArenaNet can do, a la mace damage or Bladesworn damage can happen and can get fixed in fixing the numbers. But that's not a fix for everything. If the class is just boring, or if you remove diversity, or if you remove unique gameplay interactions, whether it's Fervent Force or Daring Dragon or whatever, unique relic interactions, that feels bad. And when you take away Transfusion and when you take away Daring Dragon, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk, and over again, it just diminishes diversity without adding anything. And then we just need to wait for the next expansion and hope we get something hilariously overpowered, like Excavate or whatever it is, right? Like Warrior Spear. And then it's like, oh, this feels unique. And it's like, yeah, it does feel unique. Does it feel balanced? No. There's a middle ground, guys. Come on. But again, I do think a lot of this comes down to their design, their balance cadence, and if we could crank out balance patches every 2 weeks instead of every 3 months or whatever it is, and fix a lot. I mean, Heart of Thorns Longbow Berserker was where it's at, right? Longbow was stupid. Longbow Heart of Thorns Berserker was pulling like 56k or something, right? When you layered all the fire fields. But that was a glitch. You want new elite specs next expansion? So here's the thing, Coco. Here's the clip for tonight. I think you're gonna get them if for no other reason there's a 9th slot right here, right? And ArenaNet, if nothing else, loves making things even. I think it's going to be an elite spec with no weapon tied to it, or the weapons they released with like Soto tied to it, and it's going to be right here. And that's going to round out their 9 playable things on the home screen, 9 like elite specs or trait lines or whatever it is. I really think that's going to happen. But if it doesn't, I don't know. You guys can be mad here first. Yo, give you guys 4 more minutes. Exclamation point, the name of the trait on Spellbreaker that removes boons. I didn't catch that video, Silhouette. If you're here, what's your number 1 trait in the game? If someone else has seen the video, let me know. Might have to go look that up. I'm really curious, because I know what mine is. I guess it's in the context of PvE, so maybe not. I'm not really sure, honestly. Icebow. I remember Icebow. The fun part, Drake, was when you summoned an Icebow and gave it to the Kandi Reaper. Okay, you did classes, not traits. Because my number 1 pick, almost across all classes, like, I can't think of another... There might be one. Oh yeah, Bladesworn sucks. It does the one thing that it does and sucks otherwise. So, like, my number 1 pick for traits, I think, with almost no exception, is still Fast Hands. Like, Warrior Relic helps that a little bit. There's other things that help that a little bit. Like, being able to, like, skirt weapon swap on Bladesworn, but, like, Fast Hands is just broke, dude. You know? It's just an insane trait. Like, if you gave that to Guardian, or if you gave... I mean, you can't think of balance in terms of that, right? But if you gave that to Guardian, or you gave that to whatever, it's just... It's an insane trait. It's really just super good. And I thought Harbinger got weaker in Shroud, said everybody. No, Spellbreaker's real good in every game mode. And again, this is the thing where I bring it up a lot. Spellbreaker was designed for PvP, but it didn't need to stay there. And it didn't stay there. It just took them forever to make it viable for PvE in an interesting way. They did it, but it took them forever. Because this ArenaNet, they sell hats, not balance updates. If they sold balance updates, this game wouldn't still exist. You mad? You mad? You big mad? Don't fight in the shade. Mesmer man, big mad. Where's the thing that's shooting me? I'm literally mashing tab target to try to get to the fucking ranger. Ranger's in there now. Where can I buy a hat? Probably AliExpress. Guess there's a few hats on AliExpress. Could be wrong. Here's the real one. It's right here. Infinity dodges. I am a mirage. I dodge. I do dodge things. Harbinger mad. Harbinger big mad. Harbinger big dead. Well, I'm down here now. Enjoy. Because I can't aim my fucking skills! Feels good, chat. Oh, he came down with me. I'm fighting in the shade. Nope. Oh, he's like running my build, almost. This guy. I'm pretty sick, honestly. This very dodgy, dually animation, mirage-y. Alright, I'll turn my brain on, chat. I apologize. I've been like looking at chat and trying to interact with my community and shit. Can you fuck off? For real. Bro. Oh my god. This game, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Geode. My class doesn't get to aim at shit. I don't get to play. I'm not real. Must read book. Every time do dragon trigger. Book is only thing. Must not aim dragon trigger. Fuck being able to aim your skills, dude. Jesus. Oh, man. I'm sorry, that was my fault. All right, chat, we got like some stuff to do. Giveaways to do. The real entry should have been Dunning-Kruger effect. It wasn't a nice fight, I screwed up. I was like paying attention to chat instead of which dragon trigger I was using. Alright, the correct answer is Dispelling Force. It removes boons whenever you hard CC something. Let me click this button. We have to break dance when we do drawings, chat. And thanks to Coco, we actually have some trivia tonight. Stag with lag, aka I cover, aka Moose on the Loose. You have won. Congrats, dog. Character name or an account name in chat or Whisper Salem. I cover is an ex-Willbender main. Man is foolishly playing this class because he doesn't know better and is enjoying it for reasons. Berserker stance is 40 seconds underwater. Interesting. Also, Killer Instinct soundtrack, absolutely sick. Also 40 seconds on land. They actually normalized it. Oh, I can... It doesn't have to just be warrior. You can give me any topic. I'll pull something out of my butt. In like 80% accuracy, I would say. Like, here's one for you, chat. This isn't an actual question. What does blasting a poison field do? Yeah. Who knows? Oh, man. There are poison fields in this game? I know, right? Yo, Coffee Scryer, if you're out there, this is the place to use your birthday boosters. Okay, now what does a projectile finisher through a poison field do? How many build nerds we got in the chat? I'm probably a lot, right? That's why I love this. This is why I want to keep the community like small but active. People know this crap. Also take a shot. It's the first time I should see how long I can go a stream without itching my nose. Dang, people know. People like know the secret tech. Yeah, okay. But did you know, chat, the projectile finishers and what's the other one? I think one thing does like poison for 2 seconds and one thing does like poison for a long time. I forget which one it is. Sick. Love to see it. Just auto attack. It does the most damage. That's bullshit. That lasts. Oh, he's got the trait. Probably has the trait. Yeah, he has the trait. Still tracking the vert. Is he gonna dodge? Dang, 3v3. It's too good. It's too good, chat. Nice job. Well done. Credit to those guys. They fought us. If you want to join, we are on NA, and you just have to talk to me and be okay with the no political or religious chat thing in general and guild chat rule, and I will shoot you an invite, Junior. You are more than welcome, even though you are a level 27 and learning the game. As long as you are okay with our one rule. You can also apply on vanguardsofascension.com, but, you know, that takes effort. Oh, shoot! Let's see if we can find our missing dude. He sent me a mail forever ago, and I believe... It's Coffee Scryer. Yeah, this is the dude that we need to... I did add you and send you an invite, but it just hasn't gone through for whatever reason. Yeah, usually if I search your name, it comes up, but for some reason, adding you doesn't work. So alts are stupid. If you're out there, message Salem or shoot me another mail, and we'll try to figure this out. Yeah, whirls are like 2 seconds and projectiles are like 8 or something. Something like that. Yeah, whisper Salem or give me a character name or an account name and I can invite you, Junior. These guys are on Dueling Island. They're looking to duel. Maybe. I said maybe. We doing this? We're doing this. Alright. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt. Uh-huh. Shock egg sack, man. How much stability you got on that glass NG? Dragon Trigger's a real thing underwater, by the way. Ah, he knows. He knows. He's got the tech. Where are we going, chat? Going on an adventure. This hollow be moving. I've never gone that way. That was interesting. That was a fun adventure. He gone. Let's trying to like look at chat and chase this guy. Have you added him, Dream? Maybe you can shoot him a guild invite. Just gonna like casually attack that Moa. Yo, Coffee Scry is helping me out. That was rude. Sorry, dude. Guy gotcha. He's an actual god. No, kill the Vert. Or the Mesmer. This thing is all of their damage. Told you, man. Bladesworn sucks. Sword pistol doesn't. Classic, just skills failing for no reason. My favorite. Dude, what weapon set am I even in right now? He's got a buddy now. Makes this considerably harder. Fuck. There's a few people chasing me now, chat. I got the Mesmer. See if we can get the Mesmer again. That's a lot of days. I also don't like the Defiant stance, obviously. That doesn't last as long. That was pretty good. You know? I mean, it's not that bad. A lot of things have that problem. That's forced movement, right? That's just playing a class that doesn't, like, you're not used to forced movement, Coco. Like, that has forced movement. Like, all of Warrior stuff is forced movement, like Scrapper Leaps and stuff. Alright, catch up on chat. Sorry, guys. Time to play World vs. World. See ya. Damn. Alright, I can actually get off my butt and mail I cover. Yeah, if you have his account name, feel free to shoot it to me, Dream. Sorry about that, guys. It's like trying to read. Streaming and fighting and talking is like, you gotta be entertaining and shit. I did find this out when we did that raid, is I cannot stream and play PvE anymore. Not like content I'm not used to. I'm getting a little bit better now that I'm playing like a sort of real class with Tempest, but is what it is. But yeah, congrats to iCover for Forever Ago winning our trivia. If I could actually type, would probably help. And we loosened that off. Yeah, if you are just joining, I am Pseudo. I stream Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern when I'm not choking to death. And it's pretty fun here. Chill, listen to rock music, talk over builds, and give out gold on a regular basis. Unavailed myself in movement tools. Yeah. I think I sent it to you. I think. Did I send it to the wrong person? Did somebody get gold? Oh, I sent it to Junior twice? Am I an idiot? I cover one. Whatever. Whoever got it can keep it. You got gold and you're not I cover. It's fine. fine. Keep your ill-gotten gains because Pseudo is distracted. Yeah, it's fine. Keep it, dude. Yeah. You're new, I'm sure, absolutely. PvE bug, close client, do it. There's lots of strange PvE bugs. Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's iCover's name, but, you know, he might have changed it again on me. Nah, I have what? What are we up to? 7,000 almost again? Yeah. What you could do with that money is just go to, like, if you, I think it was somebody else asking about bag slots. It might have been you, Junior. Sorry. Monkey Sphere isn't big enough. That's a psychology thing. But you could get 18 slot bags from the gem, or the like this Black Lion store pretty cheap instead of just going right for the 20 slot bags. 18 slot. Yeah, like 18 slot silk bags. You can sort them. These things are probably what I would do, because they're going to be cheaper, I believe, considerably than 20 slot. Yeah. So just grab some 18, like 4 18 slot or 5 18 slot bags. Also, we sold a legendary here, chat. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is how I get my money. I'm telling people, and don't believe me. Just make and sell End of Dragons legendaries. That one was a staff. Listed it 4 days ago. Farming in this game is super easy. It still has a broke a leaf skill. Scrapper's another one where it's like, what is its identity, man? I mean, it still has the gyros. I'm glad they didn't make the gyros ground targeted wells. That would have really nerfed it. What counts for supply Esco? Who knows these days is my answer to that guy. I genuinely have no idea. Yeah, we'll do one more gold giveaway, and I think we'll have made it up for the weeks we missed. We'll do that in like 15 minutes. If you want to enter, get followed now, or you gotta just follow on Twitch or exist on YouTube. It's how my bot grabs people. But all the money I get from subs and whatnot, you're welcome to use them here, but it goes into our gold giveaway. And I think our next event will either be a balanced trivia thing or some kind of Bloodborne fashion contest, or a combination of the two, if that could be believed. Yeah, I think it's in January. Who knows when in January? We haven't gotten a preview for it yet. Core NG but bruisier. Kinda. It's weird that Scrapper's another one of those where they sort of tested the waters where they're like, will people tolerate, like, taking away tool belt skills? And then Hollowsmith, like, you know, you take away the F5 and you get a whole new suite of skills, because at that point Hollow was just busted. And then, like, Mechanist is just the ultimate escalation of that. Like, fuck your tool belt skills. Again, it would be really cool if the tool belt skills were what customized the mech. Like, imagine if the mech got different skills based on what utility skill you took. So you could have all the punchy mech skills, or you could have, like, the mech, you know, shooting nets or whatever, but that's way too much effort for a class that doesn't Ranger or Ellie for Arena Net, right? That's... Fuck doing that. I'm gonna go do actual work and make Ellie skills. Almost not joking. That'd be so cool. Why didn't they do that? Oh my god. The real answer is development budget. The real answer to that is passion. Not development budget. But I get it. There's a reason I only have 2 thieves and like 400 warriors. Yeah, post it on Discord, nah. Always down for weird PvE bugs. Super speed is true. Scrapper has the super speed. Also, so chat, we tested this the other night. You can get this nice bird's eye view. Oop, Death Incarnate's going in. Better help him. Pick up the controller. Buttons? No, I don't get buttons. Fuck my buttons, dude. Fuck having buttons in this game. What do you need buttons for? You're a warrior. You don't do anything. So we tested it the other night, and how the movement... You ready for some stupid trivia? Unsubscribe now if you don't want it, but... No, just... If you didn't know, this game starts at 260 movement speed in out of combat, or 265 or something like that, and 210 in combat. And there's a global movement speed cap of 400 in and out of combat. Super speed doubles your in and out of combat movement speed up to 400, or, you know, 410, right? Base. But if you have chill, for some reason, it only slightly decreases the effectiveness of super speed. So you would think that it would be mathematically like you add minus 66 to plus 100% and then add 33% or double it and then, you know, multiply it by 0.66, right? It doesn't do that. I have no idea why. It's only slightly less than like the max movement speed cap. I have a feeling it's because super speed sets you to whatever the double the out of combat speed is. Like, that's the only explanation I can come up with, where like double 260 something or whatever it is, so like 2 or 520, and then it adds chill, and then it does it based on the cap. But again, these are the things I'd love to ask Cal. You know, Cal, why does this work this way? Cal, why does Bladesworn have to read a book every time I want to use a burst skill? Yeah, it's lovely to see Bladesworn getting more love on the Reddits and the forums. Do try to be constructive if you guys are fans of the channel. Been pretty good so like lately with that, giving constructive feedback. I really do hope they hire someone who gives a shit about Warrior at some point. It's same with NG and Thief, honestly. But failing that, just hope they make some interesting changes to these classes soon. Everything, really. Just more class identity, not less, please. And maybe the transfusion, maybe the rifle changes, maybe all the warrior nerfs, like, they're leading up to that, right? Maybe things will be just crazy again in January, who knows? Gotta hope. The best League of Legends patches and Dota patches and everything else pretty much are when things are insane and everything's different. You gotta, like, you know, everyone's gotta figure everything out. And that's great. I love it. Whatever game I'm playing. Oh yeah, Chill's super busted. Chill is like Ranger Downstate, where it's like, why is this still in the game at this point, you know? I'm just like, this guy's lagging or some shit. Chill reducing your skill cooldown by like 66% and movement speed by more than cripple is nuts. Honestly, Chill should just do the cooldown reduction thing, in my opinion. But I also don't play Ellie. And again, a lot of this stuff like makes sense when you look back at like old design philosophies, right? Where everything, you know, Chill was very unique to Ellie pretty much. Weakness was pretty unique to Warrior. Like, these things were made to counter other things, like dodges on Thief, or Chill was like, you know, the counter to fast cooldown things that didn't use a resource, right? Like, there's lots of like these things that did exist, and then they're like, what if Chill on Revenant? What if weakness on everything? And it's like, what if stuns on everything because we homogenized all the weapons? And you just start throwing out balance levers and you don't have those things to pull anymore. It's weird, you know? Yeah, it would be okay if it's less common, like Coffee Scryer said. It was less common. Weakness was less common. Weakness used to matter. Now it's just another thing on your bar. I mean, Alacrity and Chrono maybe shouldn't have stayed that way, but Alacrity was also insane, right? Chrono on Heart of Thorns release is a bad example. I feel like, I'm not saying you're wrong, it's just, it was only there, but like, Chrono was super busted. Chrono was super fucking busted. Warrior was super busted once upon a time on Heart of Thorns release too. It did 50 or 36k or whatever it was. No, I don't remember when quickness wasn't a boon. I know Josh was talking about that more recently though. Nah, they have too many and our people are piecing out. We can't do this. I remember when my friend showed me clips of like when Shortbow attacked like, you know, ludicrous speed from Spaceballs. I remember when apparently quickness was also plus 100%, so it doubled your attack speed once upon a time too. Like back in the beta or something, this game. Stuff was insane. Maybe I did play when quickness wasn't a boon. I remember. I'm incredibly old, chat. Probably gonna die soon. Anyway, chat, we got more giveaways to do, or at least one. Exclamation, no, we're still 6 minutes away. Exclamation point, exclamation in chat. The exclamation point pseudo needs a better sense of time in chat. It's because I actually got to the gym today and I'm like happy. And also, shout out to Divide Music. The song is called Down and Under. It is amazing. And yes, Ocean Bat, I know. I'm working on the song ticker. I need to find a way to run 2 instances of Winamp simultaneously so that OBS will pick it up. I miss Retaliation because it was at least unique. Do I think it was healthy for the game in terms of world versus world? Christ, no. But I do miss it. I also really... Alright, let's... Yeah, fuck this Zerg shit. Let's go somewhere else. I think resolution should have been 50% instead of 33. Like, 33 makes sense for protection, but, like, resolution... Just giving you 50% Condi reduction when everything does, like, hybrid builds right now, this is useless, I feel like. Especially when you... I don't know. Maybe them upping resolution's effectiveness would... It could take away some of the pulsing ages or some of the other 18 problems from Willbender or something. The discussion of why haven't you nerfed Willbender is another one thing that I'd just like to... Like... Why? You just want people to only play Guardian in PvP? I mean, fine, whatever. It's like 3 Willbenders, a core Guardian, and something else that can roam and one-shot you. Well, there just wasn't counterplay to resolution. It was like power version. Like, I like the idea of having a boon that's the power version of Condi damage, right? Or different things like unique effects, like Impale, right? One of the reasons it's powerful is because the sword stays in the target and applies Torment over the duration. You can't cleanse the sword being stuck in you, right? So I like the idea of that, but there's other things that they put into the game. I think Necromancer has one on their sword where it's like this over time power damage that they have to be really careful with because it gets really overpowered really fast. So I understand it, but resolution's just such a boring boon. I mean, it's the logical continuation of the boon system. It's just boring, which is fine. Let's take this tower, chat. What? Whiptail Devourer wants my butt. Like one guy over here as well. One day I will be out of combat. What weapon set am I in? Okay. I need to find a way to make, like, R3 more sensitive on my controller. I need to finger my controller better is what I'm saying, chat. Make it more sensitive. It never resets when I want it to. It'll be like push, it clicks, push, it clicks. It doesn't reset to the control set. No one knows what I'm talking about unless you play in a controller, in which case I'm sorry. Because it's the only thing it could do, Drake. Because, like, what's it called? Resistance already makes non-damaging conditions, like, not affect your target. Or not affect you, right? There's no other logical thing they could do. It couldn't decrease the effectiveness of conditions. Its stability's already in the game, so, like, it couldn't do that. Our team gonna help? Our team's not gonna help. Our team sucks. They called their Zerg, by the way, so we're probably dead. We're super dead. We are super dead. Run away if you're not super dead. Oh, this guy's almost super... Nope, it's a clone. Got the clone, chat. Got him. Let's see if I can help my ally here. Probably, like, destroying Coffee Scryer. Oh, they already destroyed Coffee Scryer. No problem. Alright, runaway time. Engage kiting the Zerg maneuver! I do think that the only reason that Chill hasn't been nerfed is because Resistance is more ubiquitous now and prevalent and stuff. So they're just like, alright, fine, well, a lot of things have resistance on dodge, like NG, that used to deal with this, so it'll deal with it that way. Can I not be immobilized for 400 years? That was the longest immobilized I think I've seen in living history. That was amazing. Thank you for the banner, whoever that was. That was a clutch banner. Oh, we're doing it, chat. We're playing the game mode. This is sick. Like doing things, getting kills, getting tags, getting emblems of the Avenger in the slowest way possible because ArenaNet won't let me trade my other emblems because fuck me for roaming. Play how you want to, unless you're a warrior and you roam, in which case fuck you, we're ArenaNet. Play how we want you to. It's amazing. I love it so much. Oh, he's a willbender over there now. Can you tell I'm salty about this? Just a little bit. Just a healthy amount. Like seasoning, sea salt. It's healthy to have sea salt in your diet. Also, PSA chat, if you're going to make ramen, to counteract all the salt in it, not even kidding, like the Na+, you want some K+ in there, so some potassium. Throw some sea salt in your ramen just a little bit, and you won't get a headache from all the salt and get dehydrated. Yeah, and it's just compounding problem on top of compounding problem, Coffee Scryer. There's no magic bullet, and this game's 11 years old. I love this game. I'm still playing it. I'm still playing Warrior. It's just fun to talk about. Oh, you're fine. No, my English isn't super good. Dream, shut up. That sounds amazing. I had to go eat, like, not that I'm complaining, but like 8 more chocolate shakes after this. Oh, he's a willbender, so he pressed one of his 800 blocks, dodges, or ages, and now he's over there because I don't get to play. Up, I'm a bird now. Thank you for the bird evade, I suppose. One day that'll come out. Alright, fucking sick. I'm gonna 1v1 Kata, bro. I'll 1v1 you. Are you a bird as well? They do not want to fight fair, this red team. Ah, I'm stunned forever. I mean, that's fair. There's a lot of them. Nice, dude. Progress is hard after you start. Whether you're losing weight or gaining weight, like, after you start working out where you're going to see the most gains, it's also going to be the hardest, but you're going to see the most gains, like whether it's gaining or losing. Or losing. See, my English sucks too. You're going to make the most gains when you first start. So it's hard. And if you can get those like numbers, it's great to see. Is Maddie still on desert or did Maddie just dip? Maddie dipped, which is fair. Has been hotel anyone? There's another series of squandered potential. For real, guys, if you have the birthday boosters, use them. Use them, use them, use them, use them, use them. Birthday booster, man. I'm not being optimal, chat. I need to crank up our candy corn. You ever just pound candy corn in an effort to make yourself more efficient? Oh god, we need more Zytaffy. I'm gonna buy that before I forget. Also, again, PSA, Armistice Bastion on sale. Very good buy. You know what? Let's just make somebody real happy and insta-buy a buttload of this. Let's go! Alright, I think that's enough. Oh my god. Made so much room. Gotta put a little note to make another 32 slot bag. Again, that's a great example, Drake, because like the 300-second, they only just in the last patch or something, like really recently removed the last like 300-second nerfed trait. If that isn't like, or auto proc trait, I think it was on it wasn't the 300-second, it was the one they missed in tactics because tactics sucked for a really long time. It was like the shrug it off instead of shake it off. They just changed that to trigger on your heal skill instead of like on just automatically, right? And those 300-second traits, especially on Warrior because it had so many, took like 2 years to fix. Oh my god. Phantasmal Warden's not bad. I think the pull on Mesmer is one of the strongest things. Like the gate, it's so good. Six-pack ab dream is very achievable. I mean, I don't know your body type, and it's hard if you didn't start, but like my abs have only been the strongest part. Like the strongest part of my body. It's the only part that's ever been strong. Get an ab wheel dream. That will wreck you. That's why I tell people who are starting with like working out how I started. Ab wheel, like little you know, tiny mat for your knees, so you don't screw up your knees and look like you've been getting pounded every night. And perfect push-ups if you can afford them. Like just the things that make your hands go like this that actually aren't a meme that they sell. Like what's weird is a lot of that like made for TV stuff that they sell on a lot of those late night ads. But once upon a time, there's this thing called TV chat. Aren't actually bullshit. A lot of it is, but the perfect push-ups and the ab wheel, that will destroy you. Hey, that's my size. Yeah, you're spec like me. Dream. So yeah, ab wheel will fuck you up. In a good way. Will fuck you up. Do you like to fight? Is anyone gonna give me a 1v1? We're getting a bunch of even fights. I'm just gonna run with this guy. He's my friend now. Oh, it's this guy. Oh my god, so much Conde. Have you thought about not moving and taking some damage? Good fight. You know what? I'll let him live. Oh, you have this on speakers or something? Yeah, it's a little awkward. Oops. Hey, I heard you guys, you're in Australia, right? I heard you guys just banned social media for children. I think we should go one step further and just ban social media for everybody. As somebody who's broadcasting on YouTube, I guess that counts, right? No, good on that. That's something the rest of the world to honestly follow. I like how they were just like, this is on Facebook to figure out a way to do this. Because the ways we have that don't require IDs are stupid. And that's just giving up your information. No, and you don't need an expensive one either, Dream. Just get one of the ones that's like a padded stick and a wheel. They're 20 bucks. They're great. Ab roller chat. That's what I should mail out. That should be my Patreon reward. All right, chat. We got some giveaways to do here. What should we do? Let's tempt the gods. O ye gods of Guild Wars 2 balance, give me a sign! Exclamation point Worldbender in chat. Chat, be our last giveaway. You can go again? You can go again, mister? Alright. O ye gods of Guild Wars 2 balance, give me a Willbender nerf patch. Boop. You just boop them, chat. It's too good. Boop. More damage than Arc Divider. Hey, gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. Thank you for joining, guys. Appreciated. All our new dudes. And if anyone's new or has any questions about the game, please ask me questions. Literally just want to answer and have fun. I just got my Willbender, please. Oh, man. It just needs to do, like, one less thing. It needs to either not have pulsing ages, or renewed focus needs to not apply to it, or, like, all of its shit needs to not multi-hit. Like, one of those, or it needs to not have alacrity. Like, one of those things, you know? Yeah, I cover sustained major brain damage, so he plays Bladesworn now. Because, again, A-Net nails the fun factor. They really do. Warrior is fun. Oh, incoming. Oh, hello. Mesmer's mad, dude. Mesmer bro is like angry. Virtuoso is not gonna help you. The only thing keeping you alive was Mirage. By the way, Home Slice. He's like dead right there. Don't fight this, guys. Yeah, I knew he was dead. Yep, Dragon Trigger failing because fuck me, I play Warrior. Great. Love this goddamn class. Alright, the druid's like off in space. He's a dead druid. I love that I used a stun break that gave me stability, and the game said, run away, guys, run away, run away, run away. I was trying to create space for you. The game said, fuck you, you didn't. Wonder if they get it. It's teleport nerf, maybe. That would line up with their balance cadence, right? Teleport nerf like what was the other one that Untamed had? Maybe. Oh, Coffee Scar, I'm sorry. There's a lot of them, dude. We cannot fight this. I'm gonna try to peel for you. This fucking Mesmer dude's mad. Working on light legendary gear. I mean, the deluxe versions of the expansions are on sale, and I believe those give you a character slot. So if you really want something, you could look into that. Alright, now we kite the Zerg jet. Play this game. There's a warrior in there who thinks this is a real class. Little does he know. I got X'd. He's so mad. Why are you mad, dude? He switched back to Mirage as well because he knew Vert sucked. It was a good fight. I'm not trying to BM him. He dived into purpose. Yeah, this is fun. This is World vs. World. It's a fun game mode for baffling reasons. Right? Yeah. You gotta... Here's the thing, Coffee Scryer, and everybody else. Again, exclamation point Willbender in chat because I hate myself today. You just gotta try stuff and find stuff that you like. Like, you know, I covered to starter with Willbender. He likes the dually playstyle. Found something else. He'll probably find something else. You gotta... There's so many different... So many different classes in this game, right? There's so many. Hey, what's up? Yeah, reminder, you do have to be followed on Twitch. You don't have to be followed on YouTube, but we got some time, and I know there's a time-in thing for entering on Twitch, and my controller stick is in need of repair again, because I think it's just out of warranty. But thank you to everybody who joins for these and is followed and subbed and everything. We will have another big giveaway coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled to the posts section on YouTube that no one follows. Also, probably by Wednesday, if not next week, I'm going to have, like, move all my stuff over to Blue Sky because Twitter's a cesspool of porn bots. So I'll probably just, like, move everything over there. So if you have a social inkling for cleaner social media, I'll probably make a Blue Sky account. If not, an Instagram thing. So I want to show off some of the stuff I'm doing to the house in real life. People have asked for. Hello, Thief Man. Thief Man's going on Firebrand Man. Yeah, it's good. It's good. And remember, subs on Twitch, because that is actual, you know, theoretical prime real money. Do get double entries as well. I should mention that. Only forgot it on the first two giveaways, chat. No, IRL gym, like the little one in the house is done. Dream, the one in the barn is going to be the process, right? Because I'm not a millionaire YouTuber, I can't just Mr. Who's the Boss this or Linus from Linus Tech Tips, you know, drop $1 million and hire people to do this crap. So it's going to be a thing. So it'll be like, here's what I'm planning to do, and then like a 2-year gap, and like, okay, here's what's done. I do. I mean, I do theoretically have a barn. I'm still paying off this house and everything, but it comes with a barn. My landlord just has to get his shit out of it. That was part of the agreement, was a weird rent-to-own thing, but like, you know, if I get my stuff out, it's when I get my stuff out. I mean, it's theoretical home ownership. Like, everything could just change tomorrow. It's in America. Who knows? Right? Nothing's for certain in this country. And T1 hate getting ganked? I mean, just play something that doesn't get ganked. Relic of Speed. See how I'm still tracking this guy even though he's like over there, by the way? I'm just gonna sit here. He's got the mobile Deadeye build. I love it. It's great to see. He's in the tower now. He's out of the tower. He's in the tower. And that's how I'd be playing Deadeye. Come on, do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, do it. Oh, walk forward. Right there. I thought I got him. I thought he was in stealth. Don't play with the stage hazard. He is full glass, by the way. Ooh, we have some problems. Some problems have arisen. Exclamation point Willbender, the thing that's killing us in chat. Uh-huh. Suck a dick. Getting some good fights tonight, chat. Dig it. You're gonna let me kill you too? What a mistake. What a huge mistake. Willbender, run away. Run. Run, run, run. If you can kite, do it. Ah, he had one of his 4,000 Aegis up. I'll fight you guys. Your respawn timers and shit. Coffee Scryer's back. Hell yeah. They peace out. God, they ran away. Oh my god. They actually just, like, ran away. That's hysterical. I think they logged out, yeah, or something like that. No, we're tier 1, I think, Dream. I don't really know. People just tell me what tier I am. We're this tier. Yeah, I think they logged out or something. Yep, there he is. Don't go in yet. Don't pull the camp. God damn it. Casually just like tabbing to the wrong window. Yeah, that was where's my mouse cursor? The fight. Oops. It was like the thing where you're like playing League or whatever and it's like, where's my mouse? It literally went to Winamp and decided to not be on the screen because I play borderless because I'm an idiot. Oops. Mace offhand an option for current build? No. It's an option for the other one, low hang. Mace longbow if you're gonna like play a pretty bursty and also tanky like Zerging warrior that you can pick people off pretty well. I have a build on that. It's on the channel. Check out the YouTube. I would run a Sigil of Vision or a Sigil of Intelligence in PvP on the Mace because you can do like, you know, what's it called? Skull Grinder, reset, or skull, what is it? What's the full combo? 4, Skull Grinder, reset, 5, resets the 4, and they should be dead. Stuff like that. Hey, Aries. Exclamation point Willbender in chat. I'll give you guys one more minute. The weird ancillary mace buff wasn't bad for warrior. It's stuff like that where it gives me hope. Crushing Blow's the 4, so you do 4 Berserker F, you know, theoretically you have Berserk mode, so it's like 4 Berserker F1, reset, you can daze them with the 3, you know, Skull Grinder, 5, 4, and it does quite a lot of damage. Yeah, Mace kind of slaps. Check out the YouTube VOD or the Twitch VOD. They should still be there. Wow, we have so many entries. Holy crap. You know what? Because we have so many entries, I'm going to do two drawings. And Twitch subs will get double entries. So if you'd like to do that, you can. If you would not like to do that, that is totally fine. All goes into our giveaways anyway. It has a lot of hits and it has a lot of stun locks. Now the problem is, again, kind of what Captain Crabface pointed out on his channel, I think today. Everything just, even Bladesworn, it's pulsing Aegis. Like, it's so hard to get setups now, so you just need to add more and more stuns, and that's not fun. Because imagine if you don't have it one Aegis, let alone pulsing Aegis, right? There's no countering stuff. It should be on the Twitch as well. Alright, let's do this drawing, chat. We have so many entries. Oh my god. Thank you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. We have to break dance while we do our entries, though. It's, like, mandatory. You know what would be great? It doesn't work, does it? No, it doesn't work. I was hoping if you did like Cyclone Trigger or Breakdance, it would like whirl the camera around, but tragically it doesn't. So we will have to live without that, and just regular Breakdance while we do. Hey, very important. Can't do drawings without it. I love this emote. All right, bunch of entries. Past time. 3, 2, 1. Why is it not getting everybody? Oh, because I have to click this twice. That makes sense. Zhao Wang and Psycho. You guys have won. Congrats. So many. Oh my god. I have to scroll way the F up to make sure my bot grabbed everybody. Yeah. Zhao Wang with a Z. And Psycho Acrid Sekai. You have won. Congrats, guys. Character name or an account name before the end of the stream. Or Whisper Salem. S-A-L-E-M. All one word in chat. No, Psycho, if you are the same person on YouTube, Psycho Ankrad Sekai. So, Zhao Wang's is easy. We have multiple Psychos in chat, which makes sense. This is a warrior channel. Shoot you an email. Did you know it's Evan Nashblade's birthday? Really, actually go check this out before it like flips over tomorrow. Evan Nashblade's birthday. So many. Oh my god. Rats to you. And again, I do these every Monday. You're both. Oh, you cheated. Perfect. That is allowed, by the way. If we do larger giveaways, I'll have it set up so it's not. But character name or an account name before the end of the stream. Give him some congrats, chat. Give him some hamsters attacking a shoe if you got it. And I will get this sent off. But yeah, anyone who didn't win tonight, don't worry. I do giveaways every Monday or Tuesday, whatever day I can stream first during the week, so get subscribed. I have way too much money that I've made videos on, tutorials on the YouTube. Go check it out. And if you have any questions about this game, please ask me. because I am half streaming just to entertain the masses and disseminate my useless Guild Wars 2 knowledge to you. Let's pop one of these other things, chat, that many people may have not seen in this game. One of the best world versus world foods that I love using in my builds, and most people can't because it's A, your class actually has movement speed, and B, it's really expensive. Yeah, I don't have any Mystic Coins. Hang on. I told you what the Mystic Coins are for. They're for the party. We'll get there. They're for when I charitably crash the Mystic Coin market and make all the barons mad at me. Right? Fix Bladesworn or I'm nerfing the Mystic Coins market, chat. But yeah. Character name or an account name. And do I think I think you can. I think that's mostly down to the fact that most people aren't playing right now. I think that there probably aren't 250 players that are playing the game currently that, like, I got top 250 on Bladesworn. That was my point in one of my posts, like, that was on a fun build. I don't think there are 250, like, good players, no offense to anybody, that are currently playing PvP. Also, I need a character name or an account name, Psycho. I did not see it. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Aries. Oh my god. You have to do that. Welcome back, dude. It's 2 consecutive months. Very, very appreciated. Some friends on Reddit complaining. Tell them to fix Warrior and I won't have to abuse boon duration. Oh, man. Makes them feel any better. This is the, like, 80th iteration of this build. Honestly, chat, like, if I wasn't gonna dox myself really hard, I would stream for you all of the amazing, like, notepad things where I just have a Bladesworn build, like, stuck on a notepad. I think I probably have over 1,000. I'm not exaggerating that. And that means there's something wrong with me, and also I really like this class. And I really want it to be good. And I bit my tongue, so I hurt myself playing video games again. But I really want it to just be fun. Yes, it is. Dude, Charlie Day from Sunny has nothing on my Bladesworn crap dream. Oh my god. Nothing. No offense to him. Just did Bladesworn builds. And then we take this, and then we can take Shieldmaster, and then that makes up for the resistance if I take Berserker stance. Meanwhile, 400 people unsubscribed from my YouTube channel. Yeah, that's about right. I got him down. You guys do something. Get the guy. Oh my god, they did something. That was my fault. Oh, jeez. Discord keep getting removed 3rd time now. So it has a temp link, David. Can you whisper me in-game and I will shoot you the permanent Discord invite? That means all my incredibly responsible officers who have been hanging out in Discord never actually gave you a rank when you joined. So I will shoot you the permanent Discord link. Sorry, the audio's gonna screw up real quick, chat. I mean, they did something. I was just bad. If I didn't have to reach back over to my controller, I probably would have lived there. This is the permanent one. Pinned messages, perm link. Yeah. So if you ever join our Discord and you don't get ranked by an officer, please ask for that. Because you will not be able to get back in. It's just how we have it set up. I know we're weird. What's my gamer tag? Just whisper this character or shoot it a male David, and we should be good. Alright, sick. Yeah, sorry about that. It's a thing my officers should be aware of, but Nara's been doing a lot of recruiting, and I've been getting a lot of people in my stream, so I don't always remember to grab people. Like, you know, you'll get on at different times and stuff, just seeing the message of the day. The TeamSpeak works. You can get back in there. Honestly, with the way Discord's going with all their creepy selling of data, I want to move back to TeamSpeak chat. It runs later, too. Discord's a RAM hog. Do you have 26 free gigabytes of RAM? Enigma got it? Okay. Yep. Someone in there should know what's up. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, just ask, guys. If you want to join the guild or haven't gotten an invite or, you know, what's your character name or account name, just shoot me a mail. As long as you're okay with the rule, no political, religious stuff in guild chat. Hard rule. Too many people get upset. Too many people have their opinions about it. Just, I protect other people's beliefs. I want my beliefs protected and respected as well, as long as they don't push them onto other people, which I try not to do unless it's Warrior, in which case, yeah, it sucks. And it doesn't suck. I mean, everything's malware at this point, Ares. But yeah, Discord's malware. Just chill through life, chat. Like Morgan David King, the artist of this very amazing song, just called Arcade Dwellers, and I forgot was on this playlist. So hopefully this bot won't get pulled. He's usually pretty chill from my experience, and now that I've said that, rip bot. You guys gonna push or what? Like, fuck me. I just went in there and 1v8'd. And team's back here killing the one Herald that has balls on their team. Oh, man. What's y'all's favorite artist? Like, that's still making music in current year? I want to say Rave the Requiem, but replace all the V's with U's, or all the U's with V's in their name, is mine. Their name is impossible to search, but they do like satirically over-the-top religious rock music. They're fucking fantastic. A lot of it's on my playlists. They're really good. Battle Beast is really good if they count. Their last album was like 3 years ago. What's this? An appeal for my one friendo here. We're doing it. Living the dream, chat. Hello. Would you like to fight? Are you the one Herald with balls? I think he's the one Herald with balls. I'm a Herald with lag, or sorry, it thought that was a 1v1. It wasn't. A Willbender came out of actual space and killed you. That was my fault. I'll slash cry at him. I Jadebot recycled some junk. I'm over here crying. This blue guy's getting assaulted. Who's laughing at me? All the red guys up there? Bro, you got an army. Mr. William Bender is down here. I like Will Blender, honestly, because it's what they are, right? Why? Whatever. Fuck it. Space Gremlins. Who cares? This game's fucking magical and no one knows how it works. I don't know why I went over here. Like, fuck me, I guess. What even are we targeting here? Are we targeting? I don't think we're targeting, chat. I think we're like just doing shit. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. We need one of our 8 blocks, dodges, or invulns. Guy's good. He knows what's up. fucking projectiles going into space because I'm a Bladesworn and they're not real. Oh, you missed some giveaways. Missed my skills just like, I don't know, behaving on their own because they have their strong independent skills and don't need no man. Stuff like that. A lot of people join for the giveaways. I really dig it. Whoa! I'm going for a ride, chat. And if you see the tiny little dot here appear in the middle of my screen, that's because I have to toggle on action camera, then cast my skill, then toggle it off in order to be able to move in fucking Dragon Trigger. Because this class was made by space aliens. Oh my god. Hopefully you have a good day at work. That's some late night shift for me. Oh, it's Tim. It's Tim. We can invite him. Tim is playing the video game instead of watching the video game be played. Dang, we have like a full squadron, full party, if you will. Squad party Padron? Pauldron? We have a full Pauldron, chat. I think he's dead. Yeah, I got him. After you play this game way too much, eventually the stars align, you can see the code. Who's this? Ares. Make it a little squaddy squad. Squaddy squad. Squadding it up. Oh, hello, pre-stacks. Thank you for the stacks. You're my favorite person. Look at all these VOA people we have tearing it up in World versus World, man. Oh my god. So many. It's like you guys like enjoy the game mode or something. It's weird. Can I use skills? No? Okay. Fucking Vindicator, right? None of my shit gets to hit in an evade frame. They should rename Vindicator to in an evade frame. They should rename Bladesworn to Tactical Reload. They should rename Willbender to Over There Now. They should rename Virtuoso to Mandatory in PvE. They should rename Harbinger to Once Was a God with Selly, but alas. And it's still kind of good. There's a lot of hyphens in that one. They should rename Spectre to technically a class that exists. This is the most mobile Dragon Hunter in the history of the game, by the way. Oh, man. You guys got any good ones? I'm trying to think. They should rename Spellbreaker to Warrior but Better, or Warrior but Functional. What, where you do it in Shroud instead of with Wells? I'm not a huge fan of that either. I was trying to use that on Harvest Temple CM and it's really hard to do. I still think Spectre honestly missed its calling as well, where I would love if Spectre could summon allied non-targetable facsimiles of whatever you target with, like summon shadows, and then the shadows boost whatever they're targeted at. But that would fuck with target cap way too much for like World versus World. Maybe only what you stole on would summon a shadow or something like that. That would still fuck with target cap. Something like that. Deadeyes, now you see me, now you don't. Yep. It's pretty good. Or just like boop gone. It's pretty good, Psycho. Like it. I can rename Firebrand to just World versus World. Because it is, and does. Forever. No matter what they do to it. Ooh. One day I will have skills that cast at some point. It's this one vert. This vert's good. Careful, Ares. These guys are good. Where is he? Son of a bitch. There he is. He's killing me. Yeah, we gotta back up. These guys know what's no buttons. Pressing buttons is like pretty good in this game, by the way, chat. I don't know if you knew that. I'm gonna catch this asshole. Gotcha. Well, the Zerg did. It counts. I think Maddie's offline, so we'll... Maddie, if you're here, say something, but I think we're good with that. Dang, we're even doing the thing where we, like, kill people and, like, get emblems of the Avenger, theoretically. Yeah. Elementalist, do you hate your fingers? Yes, play this. If no, still play this. It's kind of fun. Cast my stun break that's supposed to, like, stun break me. I'm sorry, Ares. I'm sorry. The Zerg moved on to SMC. Trying to get back to you. Skills won't let me. Not blinking, chat. We need a blink emote, realistically. Holy lag indeed, Batman. It's alright. Just kill this guy on the slowest class in the game. Wait for pseudo. I don't want to be stomping this asshole. I want to be using one of my 8 skills. I don't get to. Half of the fun of playing World vs. World is dealing with the lag when things happen. Why is this guy invulnerable? Like, for real? Yeah, Weaver's like leveled up Mozart. It's like Mozart with the Giga Brain meme. It's just, Weaver is just the mind blown emoji. That's the new Weaver spec name. Hell yeah, free stone miss, chat. Ah, too easy. Alright. This is a video game that we play. I'm Pseudo. This has been fun. I will be back on Wednesday, but for real, thank you and shout out to you guys posting still about Bladesworn, so it's not just me on, like, giving feedback, because I'm not right about everything. No one is. You know, I want this class to be good. I want it to be fun. I don't need Willbender to suck to have that, but, like, holy crap. We'll be back on Wednesday, same time, 9 Eastern, for more of this. Probably, if not some fun gift streams, but I will dance it out. I'll leave you at that. Check out Reddit and give them constructive feedback if you can. Thank you for joining, and anyone who's looking to join the guild, just shoot me a mail, Salem, S-A-L-E-M, all one word. Have a good night. I will see you in Tyria. Peace out.